it's not his knuckle. And then I'm looking at his bicep, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, it's because you could see it. I could see it from 20 feet away. I could see that his bicep was torn. So then he finishes it around, and then I was going to say something. He walked back, and I could see it on his face. What should I do? Like, can I have one arm now. I have one arm. Guys, what should I like I saw it on his face. And it's Josh, awesome coach, awesome blocking coach, and then Eddie had all of Saxon's with him. He had Alan Joban and his conditioning trainer that I can't remember right now, and fucking the dude that runs Saxon's, like actual coach, Julio. And when he sat down, I could tell Joban was like, man, should we stop it? And Eddie was like, don't tell anybody. And Julio was saying, I was going to go over there, and I'm like, nope, I can tell Julio's like, you fucking, you know what I mean? You fucking fight, you suck it up, fucking do this, we're going to fucking do this. Like, pull the fucking trigger right now. Do not start looking like things are going to hurt. Let's do this. And he came out kicking ass and beat this dude with one hand, every now and then threw weird punches with that arm that doesn't work because it wouldn't straighten anymore because it had already retracted in the bicep. So it was like this weird. Every now and then the guy leaned in and Eddie landed with it because he came in towards the fist because he couldn't straighten his arm. So it was
like a little T-Rex punch.
Yeah. So it was really. I thought it was heroic. I thought that's the fight game. That's way harder than just winning the fight. I'm sure he wanted to win by knockout and all that shit, but he beat a dude with one arm and punched with an arm that was completely trashed for 2 more rounds. So I was super impressed. Speaking of being impressed, I'm always impressed with our special guest. Wait a minute.
Hot. I like to suck dick.
That's right. Hot dog who likes to suck dick. Don't we all, hot dog?
I think we all do.
I like to
sometimes.
suck dick.
Yes, he does.
There's more to him for people tuning in for the first time than just loving to suck dick.
I mean, I love sucking dick, but there's a few other things, yes. Like, I like running red lights.
Sucking dick through beer?
I mean, beer and dick is a good combo.
Yep.
Butt heavy and a big old schlonger.
You love that stuff.
Yeah.
He's always said that to me.
Yeah.
Love a huge dick and a brewski.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, Mike. That's what I'm talking about, man. Good talk, though.
I think I heard you mention
go.
you also like running red lights.
Yeah, sometimes it's a good old little, like, just adrenaline kick,
But you run red lights on purpose?
Yeah, sometimes for fun.
That's pretty safe.
No, but,
You accidentally ran the red light?
jackets?
Sure.
Wait, are you really running red lights?
Sometimes I'm not.
What the fuck is
I'm
wrong
not
with
doing
you?
it. I'm not doing it right now, but I have been known to in the past.
Dude.
Like, not in the day, more at like late at night.
That makes it
see,
better?
Yeah, because you could see someone coming better.
I hope it wasn't a long trip to get here, because take a shit and go home.
No, I took a train. I was safe today.
Man. How often do you do that?
I haven't done it in a while.
Is this like because you're going to your work to burn dead people and you're like, you know
No.
what? I'm just going to run some red lights and see if I can join them on the way there.
No, I used to do
super
it.
dark because of your job?
No, I
You're a
used to
little
do
bit
it more when I
suicidal?
worked like all night, and I'd go from like all around
Right.
town.
You'd work around the clock at night burning dead people.
No,
and then
not
you
when
get
I
in
was
your
doing
car and
that.
run red lights.
When I was doing
on
like
your way
actual
home.
radio shit.
Oh, okay. So with the radio is what made you want to kill yourself.
Well, it's just more just like being up all
Tell
night.
me about it, Will. Am I right? Fucking radio, the radio business. It's
That's
enough to
right.
kill a man.
Oh, yeah, it just makes you want to run red lights.
Just fucking no internet. I'm going to kill myself if I don't get internet in here.
But only at night.
Fuck!
So you can see real good.
Are there any other ticketable offenses you like doing, hot dog?
Like
Used to like doing.
run
Obviously,
around
you don't
making right turns without using your signal?
No, I'm
I do
adamant
that.
about using my signal. I don't like when people don't use their signal.
Anything else you like doing that could potentially slaughter innocents?
Andrew is accusing him of theft.
What'd you steal?
What? Andrew. Holy
He
shit.
has stolen $250 from me.
Wait, what?
And I am livid at hot dog.
Are you
did that
fucking
happen?
Wait, are you serious?
I took it out of his purse
How is this
one
possible?
night.
Wow.
What's going on? The real story, please.
Hot dog.
You can't say that on the radio about an innocent man.
He like texted me that he was going to Vegas and was like, "Do you want me to put any like sports bets down?"
Oh.
So I sent him. I like Venmoed him $250 for this futures bet, which would pay off huge. And every single time he's come since, I routinely tell him, "Hey, bring the ticket. Can you bring the ticket? Please bring the ticket." And
What's the ticket?
The sports bet. Like,
The
so he
stub
went to
so you
Vegas.
get your money if you
Wait,
win.
you didn't bet it.
No, I did.
I
I,
think you
sent him a
took the
picture
money.
of the bet. He's just crying because I literally just forget every time.
But
He's
you
gonna
but you have
steal
it.
12
I have it.
grand from
It's
me.
with
Wait,
a bunch
oh,
of.
you're saying when he wins, he's not going to give you the money?
Yeah.
Even though he sent you a photo of the ticket.
Yeah, he's gonna take it. It's
Wait, how long ago did he place this bet?
like June, July?
And it hasn't happened yet?
No,
you
it's
bet
like
him?
It's
for the
something
World
that's not
Series.
gonna happen.
Oh, is that one of your crazy fucking parlay pirate bets?
It's pretty gnarly for you to just accuse him of stealing a potential $1,200.
I have it.
12,000.
I'm gonna mail it
12,000?
tomorrow.
Yeah, if it
Do you
wins.
really think that he would fucking do that, Andrew? I mean, you better be joking, because that's
Felony.
I
he went-
literally texted
fuck
him.
a felony. It's hot dog. Hot dog is not a
I
fucking.
meant to grab it on my way out, and I
Hot
just
dog's a
completely
mate.
forgot.
He's a good guy.
So the first text was at
You don't have that in your system, do you, hot
He's
dog?
already starting
the
the
theft of $12,000 from a
Andrew-
friend.
Andrew's about to go through the court case.
I want
right
to
now.
asterisk that I did not sleep last night. I worked all through the night, so asterisk on everything he says right now.
Wait, you worked?
Order.
Wait, you haven't slept?
No.
You've just been up all night burning dead people.
Yes.
Until what time did you finish burning them?
99 half day.
What?
Yeah, what number was that? You said
It's
99.
12 hours. 12 hours.
99 half day.
929.
Yeah, it's a joke. My dad used to say to me, half day. Like you're not really taking a half day, but
Okay.
you really are. It's a half day, 12
Oh,
hours.
I
half
see. It's
day.
not a half of a work day. It's a half of a
Yeah,
calendar
yeah,
day.
everyone, yeah. So you say it, people think you're slacking off, but really you're not.
So you just did a half day?
Your dad's both
Yeah.
funny and wise.
Yes.
How many?
So you burn them until 9.
9
and then
a.m.?
the show here starts, this is California time, at 2.
I
So
went
what-
home and I showered. And then I
Okay.
drove to the train station and then
And
I
then
trained it up.
Up here.
Yep. And I scooted down from Hollywood. And now I'm
Does
here.
that would wake you up? The scooter down the road, yes? The
Yeah.
wind in your face?
I actually did buy a 5-hour energy, so
Those
'cause-
are great. Why didn't you get an Outlaw Energy from me? I have Outlaw Energies. They're the best.
I was not aware, but I would take
Yeah.
one. Outlaw energy.
You get-
I love the berry flavor. It's my favoriteest.
Ooh, favoritist. That's
Oh,
a
man.
nice compliment you've got there.
So you took the train to the subway to the scooter?
Yeah, and that was good till I got on the subway because it's underground, I think, and it was just dark and quiet, and I had my AirPods in or whatever, and I was getting sleepy, so I went to the little shop and got a 5-hour energy and chugged that.
Did you sleep on the train?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, fair enough question.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's hard for me because it like moves and jolts around, and I don't like jerking.
Usually that's
know-
relaxing to some people. To
That's
babies
not
it
what
is
I heard.
anyway.
Yeah, you don't like jerking?
Yeah, good
I
jerking
mean,
might
in the
help you
right-
sleep.
In the right context.
Just sucking dick.
I highly recommend you.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
So what's going on in the LA subway these days?
Is
Yeah.
it sketchy?
Speak.
Anybody talking shit?
No, not a lot. I give up my seat for an old man with a cane.
That's
Oh,
nice.
that's nice. Did you beat him
Yeah.
afterwards?
No, he
Did you
said
steal
thank
any
you.
money from him?
You should jerk him.
No.
Did he expose himself to you or like flick his tongue at you provocatively?
He did show me his asshole and he put his finger in it and said, "Do you want to taste?" I said, "Yeah." I took a taste.
Wow.
Oh man, I like sleepy hot dog.
You tasted his finger that had been in his butt.
It tasted like peanut butter,
Oh. That's
creamy, not chunky though. So
well,
That's all right.
You don't. Chunky's the butt. Okay.
I prefer chunky personally.
You do.
Yes, I do.
Will, how do you like
Peanut
your
butter
poopy finger?
or old man ass?
Creamy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed about being here.
Organic.
I have that effect on you, huh?
No, you're great. I'm a huge
Oh.
fan.
I'm pretty sure hot dog likes the organic.
Yes. I celebrated my anniversary today.
Yeah,
Happy
happy
anniversary.
anniversary, dude.
Thank you.
What'd you do?
I
What'd you
bought
get her?
flowers secretly, and then super easy for me to act like I don't know, and she thought I didn't know, so that worked out good.
Ooh, isn't it good when you
So I was
remember?
just hanging out. I went to the gym first because I had to do a photo shoot.
Acting
for
cool.
outlaw energy. Wait, what? I
Playing
was
cool
trying-
like you don't know.
I was trying to act cool at the gym for photo shoots because that's what I do. I just go to the train and people take photos of shit. I'm fucking some amateur bum. But then I came home and because I have an ice problem at my house. I haven't had ice in my house for like 3 weeks, almost a month. And a dude keeps coming and telling me they need something else. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of people to come down here to not make the ice machine work. But another guy came today, so he was busy talking to her, and so I was hiding in the radio room with all the dogs because the fucking flowers took a long time, and I didn't want to come out, so I couldn't keep it up. I was like, it's going too far. It's too long. It's probably like 11 now.
Ooh, that's far.
Yeah, I was
You're
fucking
pushing it.
I was stretching. I was like, maybe I should just go out there and say happy anniversary and then wait for the flowers to come. But then, sure enough, they came through, and I could tell she was like getting mad at me.
Really?
So,
Oh, shit.
So I answered the door and got him before he came to the door, and then I came because I had 2 different kinds of flowers, so I was covered in them, so I could give them to her. She totally thought that because I'm so shit at
Good
all
for
that
you.
stuff. But it's not.
You went
it's-
over the top.
I didn't go over the top. I did what like a normal man, probably less than I okay. I did make a reservation for dinner tonight,
That's
but
great.
still, I should have just I should have been romantic about it in the morning, but instead I just jumped in the shower and flew off like a rocket to the gym. And I was like, because I just couldn't I didn't have to time it. Can't get flowers at 7 in the morning.
Right.
You should let her go to dinner where you have the reservations and just don't show up, and then call in and cancel them, and then while Katie's on her way home, order like 80 pieces of sushi, and then just get nude and lay them out on yourself.
I didn't know where he was going with that.
So when she comes in,
Me neither. I was
you're
like,
just
man,
there
what
by
the hell?
candlelight, covered in sushi,
No, she'd be
and
so
you're just
pumped.
like, the chopsticks are by the
Shitty
recliner.
fish I put all over myself. She's like, I'm not eating it. So gross.
It's a great idea, Kevin.
It is a great idea.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
why I'm single.
You now just about
It is why I'm single.
you now just about share a wedding anniversary with The Rock,
Yes.
who married his long-term girlfriend Lauren Hashian
Just now he did?
yesterday.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. Wow, he really stretched that out to make sure.
The Rock gave a
respect-
rock.
I respect that. We're going to make sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to jump into things when you're the Rock.
12 years. He's been very busy in his defense.
Yeah, and he's an empire. You can't just give some crazy lady half your empire.
No, and it's the worst thing you could do. It's so hard to achieve what he has achieved, and then to just spoil it all by marrying a dum-dum.
Some dumb.
Why is
yeah.
she dum-dum?
I'm saying
she's
you
not.
have to be
He
right.
fucking- Yeah, he knows
Yeah.
for sure.
You've done the hard part. Don't.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of people in my experience who are very, very, very successful who settle down with the wrong person and really don't enjoy their success.
Yeah.
I did
They're
that.
chained to a dum-dum.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but still, I definitely was, yeah, sure, let's get married. And I shouldn't have. You know? No, that was not a well thought out move. Kind of was. I mean, I guess it was. I even thought I got married a little fast with Katie. I did stretch it out for maybe 4 or 5 years, I think.
I think you're perfect time on
I
that
know,
one.
but I still just thought because I'm so bad in prior marriages.
Yeah, really,
that I
really
should
no.
I should, yeah, I should even take I should maybe do what The Rock did because of
12
my
years.
prior shit
Yeah.
in, you know what I mean, the way I operate.
They have kids together, right?
They got to because he's got
yes.
2. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I do the this app, the Marco Polo, and I got my mom on it. She's not very good at it, but I got my my brother on it, and my brother posted a video. I was in here, and I was like, "Hey, man, get on this app, talk to me." And then he played that one for his daughters and his son, and they said that I look like The Rock.
Oh, there you go.
But I think that's what American dudes with no hair look like to
The world?
Australians
Right.
up close. That you just look like The Rock if you're a shaved head guy, and I
mean-
think they think I sound American as well.
Right. And The Rock's got some, he's got some ink on his arms.
He does, but he is a little bigger. But it was just my face, so I guess maybe they thought maybe the face was going to be attached to a huge jacked man.
We don't know how much bigger he is. He's not that tall, is
I
he?
could beat him in a fight. I know that.
He's not that tall.
Definitely.
What does he weigh?
He's
I
like
could be-
6'2".
No, he's not.
6'2"?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Is he?
Yeah.
He played like
I can't
legit
believe-
college football.
Yeah, I can't believe you think he was short. That's weird. He was
I
a
think he's
fucking
taller
wrestler. What
than
about when he was in
6'2".
I agree. I think he's even taller than that. What about when he was
I get it.
wrestling and he was telling you what he was cooking and shit?
Yeah,
You can't be a little guy when you're cooking shit.
Nah, he was cooking big shit.
Who's the
6'5".
best?
He's 6'5".
Yeah, that sounds-
6'5".
That's gigantic.
Andrew's calling bullshit on that. As a
I don't
giant,
think he's that tall.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
you have
they-
to take that up with Uncle Google.
Yeah, he
Like
did
the
that.
Undertaker's not 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm
He's
willing
like
to believe.
6'6".
I'm willing to believe he's added an inch or two. That,
For
that seems
sure.
like something to be pretty standard in that world, both action movies and wrestling. But he's not a small guy who's pretending to be 6 foot.
Says I'm 6'1". It's not true.
Is he in a Motley
Fucking
Crue
midget.
T-shirt right there?
He is
Like 2'8".
indeed.
It's from Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh,
He's a
Yeah.
big Crew fan in that movie.
I guess so.
Gigantic.
Is he really?
He's just working out in this.
Okay, he doesn't talk about the crew in the movie.
No,
Like,
it's
oh
not.
my
It's
God.
not. It's not cool to like classic metal bands. It's just cool to like their shirts.
I heard
Yeah.
that movie was not that good.
I could believe that.
Is that true or is
Am
that
I
just
still the-
haters?
Am I still the only one that's seen it here?
Yeah. And you're the fan of the franchise, and it was you that said it wasn't that good, right?
Yeah, it's not as like it's.
I'm
missing
trying to think
Ty-
who else would I
it's
be
missing
talking to
Tyrese.
that's talking to me about fucking Hobbs and Shaw in my life, and it's only at work with Andrew because I don't fucking associate with people who go, Ellis, have you seen the Hobbs and the shit? No. Dude. Why would I? No. I still haven't watched the Elton John story
It's great.
because I haven't been in a. I've been not. I don't want to just watch it casually. I want to
What do you
really
mean?
watch it. I just kind of feel like lately, especially on the weekend, I don't really want to watch anything and concentrate or
Oh.
put too much thought into it. I was just
Oh.
looking at maybe YouTube videos of people getting punched in the face.
I think I purchased it. I think it's on my iTunes account. Now, it's good. The musical thing was a little weird in the
that
beginning,
throws
but,
me off.
but they tie it in. They you end up not even noticing it. But the
Yeah, it was
first,
a good flick. I liked it.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
it's not too. He would not like a musical based theme movie, right?
No, usually not. But I liked kind of the weird artsy fartsy way they did
They
it.
did
Like,
it good.
It almost like flowed into a music video.
I think you
when
would
he starts
like it.
performing.
It's sad.
Well, he's fucking alive, so who cares?
He's fine now.
What?
but
Because his parents are super mean.
no, just the whole thing's
But
sad.
is it not triumphant at the end, or is it just sort of say he's still a bit of a twisted soul?
It ends and you're like you feel sad.
He had some sad moments when he bottomed out, and there was some dude who was a total dick to him. That was kind of a bummer.
Don't explain the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's okay.
not the whole
he's not
thing.
explaining anything. Shut up, Dingo. But why is it sad? Because in the end, he's the Rocket Man. No?
It's when he was the Rocket Man, he was sad.
Yeah, because
He was
he's
very
on drugs
partied-
and alcohol.
He was very partied out his whole career,
yeah,
and then it wasn't until I think later on in life when he met his partner after that. But the whole time he was the Rocket Man, he was not very happy.
Are you interested in seeing that movie about Bruce Springsteen's lyrics that came out this weekend?
What about his lyrics?
Well, it's just
I
like
mean, is it about Bruce Springsteen? You fucking weirdo.
I love Andrew
What are you
describing
trying
movies.
to tell me? Yeah, is it about him or no?
It's just
No,
playing
well,
the lyrics all movie.
You don't want to say Indian guy, right?
Well,
Is
it's
that what
like
you're
a
trying to get
British.
around?
It's a British Pakistani guy.
Is that what it is? He can't
Yeah.
say. So he has to use every other.
He's trying to be
description.
PC.
Wait, so you just leave it out. You leave the character out.
Well, it's like a coming of age story for this like Pakistani guy living in England.
Isn't Pakistani racist?
I don't
What?
think
No.
Is he sure he's from Pakistan?
if you shorten it, then it gets racial.
If he's an Indian, that doesn't mean he's from Pakistan, does it?
No, he would be Indian then.
And you're
versus
saying he's not Indian.
Pakistan.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
Just making sure because Kevin called him an Indian. So Kevin, you're a racist.
Nah, that's
Well, yeah. I mean,
I just want to make
that's been
sure that we're
established.
all racist.
But
here.
only when it comes to Indian and Pakistani people.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he has all the other ones figured out.
Yeah.
No offense.
See, I'm really confused by that because I saw a movie poster for like a Pakistani Indian guy that was
whoa.
that was all about the Beatles.
Yeah, that's a different
Yeah.
one.
And then like 2 weeks later, I saw a Pakistani and/or Indian guy that was all about Bruce Springsteen, and I'm like,
What's
did
up
they,
with all these
did they-
Pakistani or Indian guys?
Right?
What's going on?
And I'm like, did they just like change plans midstream? Or are there really two different movies?
I think you're thinking of the guy, the movie where everybody doesn't like the Beatles don't exist. The guy. Hits
Oh,
his
yeah,
head
yeah, yeah.
and then
Yesterday?
the Beatles don't exist.
What?
I'm holding out until they make the movie about the Indian guy who likes. You know what? I
What?
changed my mind. I locked eyes with Andrew, and I was like, abort, abort, abort.
No, you
you
can't
have to
just
tell
say.
us now. You have to
Yeah.
say it.
I like that Indian or Pakistani guy that hung out with that robot in South Africa with that hot blonde chick.
Who's
Oh.
Johnny?
Oh yeah, what's that guy's name?
He's great.
Who's Johnny? Is that what you're thinking of?
He's the guy from Slumdog Millionaire, I think.
Yeah, maybe that guy. I don't know.
He's a
Can't
great
tell.
actor. He's Indian.
Is he?
Let me Google that and make sure.
You sure he's from Pakistan?
No, he's definitely Indian.
How do you know that?
I think because he grew up in the slums of India.
Oh.
As an
Not
Indian
in-
boy.
He could have been in the slums of Pakistan.
He
They have
was-
slums too.
They do have slums, but I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure. You can't. You said just swinging it out there with
I'm
a
not
pretty
just,
sure. It's not
I'm
that
not just
confident.
swinging it out there. He's an Indian boy.
So who's this other Pakistani, potentially Indian guy that's into Bruce Springsteen?
Boy, you say.
Wait, is boy racist if you're Pakistani or Indian?
Well, it's to call anybody boy if they're a full-grown man is derogatory.
Oh, is it?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
It's a slur. Yeah.
Oh. I'll have to remember that next
Remember
time
when Conor
someone calls me
McGregor
that.
said "Dance for me, boy" to Floyd
CB, I thought you
Mayweather?
could know. See, I thought if you say boy to a black guy, that's racist.
That's super racist.
I think
Okay,
any
if
minority.
if you say it to a
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
guy,
You're
That's
just
just
being
demeaning.
You're just being demeaning. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, well, see, I'm okay with demeaning. You can demean me anytime you want. But if I'm hanging out next to my black friends and you call my black friend boy, well, then fucking we got problems.
So there is a. Which one were we talking?
Yeah,
the Bruce
which one's this
Springsteen
one? This the Indian
original-
Pakistani guy
The
into the
original
Beatles?
one is like a guy is riding a bike and falls down, hits his head, wakes up. Nobody has heard of the Beatles. The Beatles don't exist. He starts rewriting all of their songs and becomes some gigantic recording artist.
Okay.
So that happened like 2 months ago. I think it was
He's
called Yesterday.
Stole
And now-
the
and now-
Beatles.
And then there's another one where he's into Bruce Springsteen.
Different guy.
Different guy.
But
This
yes.
time
Is he
gets
Pakistani?
kicked in the dick.
He wakes up and he's Bruce Springsteen.
fuck, I would watch the hell out of
Nobody's
that
ever
movie.
heard of New Jersey. he,
I know, right?
he invents Taylor Ham. Give me a bunch of pig anuses and salt. I've got an idea.
Bada bing.
Oh man, that's gonna be a great movie. I can't wait to see that movie. It's gonna have that bit when he wakes up after he gets kicked.
He
in
got
the dick.
kicked in the dick.
Who let the dogs out?
But this movie came out this weekend. Apparently, it bombed in the box office. But it's like this kid who's dealing with his parents, wanting him to be like a doctor or whatever, and traditional.
But he wants to.
He's-
But he's Bruce Springsteen because he woke up after a
Yeah.
penis kick that was so severe.
Yeah.
It's called kick in the dick.
He kicked an Indian man into Bruce Springsteen. That's crazy.
It's a powerful kick.
Yeah, it's a big kick. Who did that kick? Do you know? Did they cover that? Might take that kick for a kick in the nuts to become Bruce Springsteen. I don't know about now, though.
No, he is. Look, he's wearing the shirt and everything.
Yeah, he is Bruce
swear to
Springsteen.
God.
There you go. They don't show the kick in the dick, though.
My dream was to come here and work hard for my family.
If we don't try to fix this, we will lose our son for good.
This guy is incredible. You've never heard lyrics like his. Is that Billy Joel? Billy Joel? You try and raise your kids right, Jay.
So is this a subgenre now? Just like Indian or Pakistani people who are the only people who have heard of rock legends?
Yeah, well, I'm confused as hell, man.
That's very specific and stupid.
What is going on?
Yeah, why are they making? I don't know.
Do
I'm gonna see
Aerosmith
it.
next.
I know. Gonna have a girl one next. So.
Aerosmith.
Went in to get his kidney removed, and when he woke up, he was the only person who knew Aerosmith.
There's one about a guy named Gautami that wakes up and he's the only one who heard of the Traveling Wilburys.
Nice one, Will.
Good night, everybody. See you later.
Oh man,
That was sick.
Yeah, he'll be here for a couple hours.
timely and topical.
Yeah, no, he's always.
He's leaving.
Wait, what?
Oh God, he is.
Man, that's not real. Come on, man.
He's gone.
He can't leave.
Bye, Will.
He left his like 25 computers and keyboards here, so he'll be back.
Why does he have that?
He carries so many electronics.
Why? Does it really work? I feel like some of them he gets rid of it and then he gets another one, so that tells me the thing that he got didn't do anything. But he still gets more of them.
I disagree strongly, Jason. I think they're all very important.
Do you think they're all working right now?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, he has one keyboard for vowels, one for
You
consonants.
guys are fucking
Wait,
assholes.
is this another
Another
movie
one
with
for
another Indian
punctuation.
guy?
This is the original one.
Oh.
It came out like 2 months ago.
There was
But
an
yeah.
original.
Well, this is the Beatles one. The
Oh.
first.
Did it do well at the box office?
No.
Oh man, someone has to save this subgenre.
Maybe they do really well somewhere else.
In India.
Perhaps.
In Pakistan.
Or maybe both. Like,
and,
do you think,
or Pakistan.
do you think
They kill it in
Pakistan
those two
hates
places.
Indian guys in movies? Wait, this guy just plays Beatles music and blows people's minds?
Leave it be.
Let it be.
Well, rock on, Jack.
Oh yeah, tell you something.
So he
Hi, we should talk. See, we pay and you write songs, and then you make a ton of money. And then we take most of it.
The one, the only Jack Mallet. We would like you to write something right now.
Something in the way she moves.
No one's ever written this many great songs. How do you do it?
Attracts me like no other lover.
Sometimes it feels like someone else has written all the songs.
Hey Jude.
So he smacked his head.
I like this Indian movie way more than the
Yeah,
other
so
Indian
what happened?
movie.
He steals all the Beatles songs.
Yeah.
because
Well, he doesn't
lives-
steal it because they don't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
He lives in a world where they don't exist, and he just makes them all up again as if they're new.
This is every rock star, every musician's fantasy.
Is it really?
To get kicked in the
Is to be
penis and
kicked
then
in the
become a
penis
plagiarist.
so hard that they wake up as the Beatles. That's it. If you got kicked in the dick and you could wake up as any rock star, who would it be?
Ed Sheeran.
You're,
I just saw him on the screen.
yeah, I know.
The traveling Wilburys?
Wait,
Oh,
so
he's
you'd
back.
be one Wilbury?
Lenny Kravitz.
You'd be. What's his name? Orson, whatever the fuck.
Roy Orbison?
Roy Orbison.
Yeah.
You'd be Roy Orbison if you could
Oh, yeah.
be kicked in the dick.
Oh, yeah,
Where would you
that'd
be,
be
hot
great.
dog? Let me guess.
I said Lenny
Kid Rock.
Kravitz.
He wants to be Lenny Kravitz.
Nah,
I'll-
you'd be better as Kid Rock.
I wanna get away. That song
Yeah,
on the aircraft carrier.
yeah, you would do that song a lot for everybody.
What other songs would you do, hot
Yeah.
dog?
I don't know if I know any other ones.
You don't know any other song. What about Go My Way and shit?
I'm sure I might have heard it.
How's it go?
I couldn't tell you.
You only know one song and you want to be him.
Okay, maybe I don't know. I just like
If
the
you
look.
wake
I
up
just like the
tomorrow
look of him on the
and
aircraft
there's no
carrier in
Lenny
that video.
Kravitz. If you wake up tomorrow and there's no Lenny Kravitz and all you know is "Get Away,"
I'll probably
you're
be
pretty
okay.
fucked.
I'll probably be okay though, realistically.
It ain't over till it's over.
Do you want to
Dingo.
karaoke to Lenny Kravitz song?
Yeah. Remember it? You got this shit. You haven't slept. All you think about is dead people.
You were born
and
for
killing
this.
yourself through red lights. I believe.
I can kick you in the dick really hard if that'll help.
All right, come kick me.
I would steal this riff if it didn't exist. This is a money-making riff.
Doesn't it go really fast?
And it's super easy.
Nope.
Good line.
You got it, man.
It's gonna go this speed the whole time.
Yeah, you got it.
I was born long ago. I am in the one. What?
Come on, man.
I have come to save the day, and I won't leave until I'm done.
There you go.
So that's why we
Try.
got to try. We've got to breathe and have some fun. Though I'm not paid, I play this game, and I won't stop until I'm done.
Yeah.
But what I really want to know is, are you gonna go my way?
Yeah.
And I got to know. No.
Wow.
Hey, was that better
Pretty
than the
much.
original?
Wow. You
Well
didn't even
done.
have to get kicked in the dick to become him.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just get kicked in the dick now.
Yeah, it might make it better.
I'm sure there's some listeners who'd be happy to
Who would you want to
accommodate
come back as, Dingo, if you got kicked in the dick so hard?
I don't know. I'd probably come back as Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah, it's like he lived a good time, right?
Whew. So
we
you
get-
just come back right now as Elvis Presley, and that means there's no Elvis Presley songs, and you make all the Elvis Presley songs that no one's heard before. Does that work now? in today's
We should test it out.
society.
That was what I was wondering. I know kind of the answer to this, but if the Beatles songs had never existed and somebody just shows up and start playing them now, does that person, do we assume that they become a huge mainstream success? I don't.
I know, maybe not.
I think that they find an audience.
Because
no doubt.
I'll tell you, that guy, I was going to go out last night, but I had to do this photo shoot, and I was trying to be responsible, which kind of pissed my wife off, but she went and saw that gay country guy last night.
Lil Nas?
No. What?
No, the lampshade, right?
Yeah, lampshade guy. What's his name?
Oliver Peck.
Oliver Peck.
Orville Peck.
Oh.
Thank you, Andrew. But she posted some video. That dude can fucking sing, man. Like, I kind of bummed I didn't go.
You want to come back as a gay country star?
I mean, was it too late? Can I just do it now? Everybody just leave my dick alone. I just like go get some music lessons.
You
and
just become a country star?
Yeah, and then
I love
'cause
country.
he does drag shows before he comes out. So it is kind of, he really,
Country music's good, man. I've been telling you. I've been to a couple country music festivals.
I think
recent.
I think I like country music, but I don't like popular country music.
Right.
And I didn't know that because all I ever listen to when it comes to country is what's on the charts, which is pop country. So every now and then, if I'm on the Outlaw channel or some other shit that Sirius XM has, I'll catch a song where I'm like, man, I like this. I don't know who that is. I have country. I have what's his name? That's the guy in Blade that helps Blade out.
Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, I listen to Chris Christopherson by myself. I like that. That's country, but it's not bullshit country. And same with if I go to a country concert and it looks like, Warped Tour or something. I don't really care for that. This guy has more of a show that I'm just really surprised that he's a country artist that has drag shows before he comes on. And people, I heard that it's so packed that that's the other thing. Josh went because my wife had tickets and I didn't go and I fucked her over. So she took my coach and he said I would have hated it because it was so packed. And that's the second night and they're selling the place out three times, like all week.
What venue?
I forgot I don't know, somewhere big where everyone goes to. But
Troubadour.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's huge. So I think it's pretty crazy that has this giant following and he's not hiding it. Like, you go watch him, he's gay as hell.
He is wearing a mask.
That makes you gay?
Is it the tassels?
Well, you're saying he's not hiding it. Like, he is performing in a mask.
Oh, okay. But his voice did seem amazing. So, but it's kind of a little Elvis-y. It's kind of romantic country. I guess, obviously, Elvis has a lot more of just the bluesy shit, but Elvis did some romantic kind of country vibey shit.
For sure. Love Me Tender.
Yeah. And now, I guess the music would actually sound way better. And I tell you what, if he had what Elvis had, and he started now, he would be gigantic. Because I don't think it was even the song. I think he was an Arnold Schwarzenegger type person. You see him and his presence is gigantic. And everybody clings to him and wants to watch videos of him talking and doing stuff. I know that there's been so many other people out there that have, he was one of the people that started it. But if it didn't exist and you hadn't seen it and he did it now, I wonder if it might be just as exciting. Maybe not. I don't know.
We'll never know.
We will never know, Dingo, unless somebody kicks you in the balls really, really hard.
Well, then you would know because I would come in here and I'd be Elvis.
It'd be great to have you on the show.
It'd be a pretty big guest for us to get.
It would be.
Yeah.
I'd be here every Monday.
Wow. We would be getting raises. All of us would be getting big, fat raises. It's still called the Jason Ellis Show and Elvis Presley's on Mondays.
Yeah. The Jason Ellis Show featuring Elvis.
Yeah. No, don't, fuck that. I'm not featuring you. You're just on Monday. That's it. I got some buttons. Here's Elvis. He sucks dick or something.
Listen up now.
I like to suck cock.
Marijuana, y'all.
Nothing would change at all. It's the same shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be good times.
Who would you be?
Yeah, I don't know.
Would it not be Hetfield?
And it's pretty tempting, right?
Yeah.
I guess I really
That's a
don't have
good
a
one.
choice. Yeah.
I think I'd be Eddie Van Halen.
Ooh, it's nice.
I'm a fan of his noodling.
Are we saying that
And,
rock would work now?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people would think it kicked ass. I was kind of going off
I'd like to come back as Jimi Hendrix, actually.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like he had a good time.
Yeah.
Except for the bit where he died when he was 27 years old.
Yeah, but
They all did. I thought about
Not
about.
all of them.
we can't.
Yeah, but
He's right. Not all of them did. Some of them are
but
here
Kurt,
still.
Kurt did.
Gotta-
He's gone.
Yes, but that's a cup. That's two. What about there's several old people that were great, but solo artists back then. Being that, I mean, I felt like he was feared almost because he was so awesomely ahead of everybody.
Right. I thought about Biggie. That came in my head too.
Yeah. I just don't know if I could keep up because I'm not really up to speed with how sweet it would be.
Right.
Plus, I don't want his weight problem.
Yeah, I don't want to be fat.
Elvis was fat in the end.
Yeah, well, I didn't say I wanted to be Elvis. You did. But can't you change it if I'm Jimi Hendrix now? Then I know.
Dial it back a bit.
Yeah, especially when I'm 27.
Yeah.
Like
Get
if
it.
everyone's like, "Hey man, you want to do some fucking cool cocaine?" I'd be like, "Man, nah."
Get me a Zima.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna pace myself here. I'm gonna be the champ right now. Don't die at 27.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't Biggie one of those people where I'm sure he wrote shit down, but a lot of times he was just kind of rhyming off the dome.
Yeah.
That would be a very fun thing to experience. That sort of power.
Oh,
to
so
know
it just it keeps coming out, and
You
you're
could
just
just-
like, hell yeah.
hand me a microphone and I will just keep on coming up with legendary shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
That's pretty good.
Yep. But still fat.
Who'd Michael be?
I thought about it. Here's an under the radar one that actually occurred to me is Steve Perry from Journey. He was a pretty amazing singer for a while there. It would be pretty fun to get up on stage and actually be the guy who can sing Don't Stop Believin',
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
other assorted hits. But then I just settled back on Morrissey. It really is. It's true.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Because every single night,
27.
because every single night I could get up on stage, and he's got roughly 80 songs that I would be really excited to sing in front of people every night. You just
Yeah.
pick 15 of them every single night, and just because all these other people, they're great. Like being, I don't love listening to like Paul Simon. I'd get bored of playing Paul Simon songs. Sorry to say it, but it's true. I wouldn't get bored of playing Morrissey songs.
Yeah.
And that's different than Jim Morrison, Dingo. If you were thinking that's who Tully was saying.
Right. I needed that.
Did you really?
Because he said 27, which would be a Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Anyway, I think I picked up on it halfway through.
Wow. Good for you, Dingo. Man, Morrissey takes his shirt off.
He looks good.
Does he?
No, he doesn't. He actually started taking his shirt off when he got fat.
I mean, in
yeah.
honest, he's hot dogs used to seeing dead people.
What's wrong with that? Why are dead people so bad? If you're a dead fit person, you stay fit, right? It's just most people that are dead are unfit because they're dying.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are very old, so
Yeah.
they're not
That's good to know.
in the best shape.
That's what happens around here is you die when you get older. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
You get a good run, and then
It's
you...
honestly the best if they have a fresh pedicure. Because their toenails are nice and it's not just gangly and gross.
Well, out of all the things that bum you out about corpses, it's
100%. If I
unkept
had a
toenails.
PSA, I'd say get a lipo and get a pedicure, please. Does
Man,
wonders for my just day.
Monday, man. Bit fast.
Sorry
Yeah.
to bring it there.
Yeah, we'll back it down, though.
Yeah.
Back down into some more talk about getting kicked in the dick and coming back as the biggest rock and roll star, Andrew.
I would have chosen Billy Joel.
Not Katy Perry?
It is a fair enough comment.
I mean, it'd be pretty awesome to be Katy Perry.
Yeah. Would you come on the show if you were Katy Perry?
Yep.
Would you show us your boobs?
That'd be cool.
Why not?
That would be
Oh,
tight.
man, wait, you would come on and take your top off?
I probably wouldn't take my top off.
Okay, because I don't even know if I want you to do that, man. I mean, I guess once again, I don't know which is better, having Elvis on Mondays or Katy Perry comes on the Jay Sales show and takes the top. We don't have any fucking cameras anyway, so nobody would know what happened.
With all of her sexual assault accusations going around, though, would you want her on the show?
What?
She's had 2
Yeah, I'm not.
Sexual assault
I know it's double
allegations.
standard, but it's also the reports. They weren't enough for me to think that she is like a Louis C.K. I still say that she's a.
She's been jerking off in pot plants.
No, she doesn't do that. She kissed a girl or something at a like
That's
dancing
a song
around.
of hers.
And like pantsed a guy in front of a bunch of dudes.
At worst, she sounds like an Aziz Ansari.
I draw the line at pantsy
Yeah,
guys.
I go with that, Michael. She's an Ansari son of a bitch.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, worse. She might. Yeah, he's a little worse actually.
Yeah, that makes me want to have her on even more.
Yeah,
she might molest me.
I feel like she's.
Will you
down.
report her if she does?
Nope.
Right? What is that? Why would you report her for that? Unless she, you know.
I mean, if she like is at this big party and pulls down this guy's sweatpants and says, "Look at this guy's tiny dick."
No,
We
but
don't- we
it's
don't know
not.
that she
It's
did
not.
that.
It's not tiny. It was because it was big.
Yeah, we added the tiny part.
No,
Oh,
we
I thought that
didn't.
was
We
part
added
of the news story.
No, we thought that she had a big dick because she did a modeling thing with the guy for a video, and she was like, "Look at this dude's hog."
He had a big wrench and he's complaining about it.
Well,
Yeah.
really, I didn't know that we knew any details about what happened. He was the love interest in one of her music videos, and they were at some roller rink or something, and she pulled down his pants and drew attention to his dick. I don't know.
to party?
I don't know if we know the nature of what she was drawing attention to.
He was wearing sweatpants though,
Yeah.
so you could probably just see it.
Well, she probably fucked him.
Well, I think she might have gotten the pants and
She
undies
pressed- if
in
he
one
pressed-
fell swoop.
If he pressed charges, he didn't fuck her. 'Cause you don't do that, and it's more. I don't know, man. Like if you know her enough for where she does that.
Can you not pants people anymore?
No, you can't. Girls can't even. I don't think.
It just doesn't sound like
Because
it.
that was a thing.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah,
it
we
was
used to do it
really
to strangers
funny.
all the time.
Yeah, run
I
over-
mean, not necessarily strangers, but maybe
no, your friends
just-
when they come up to talk to
Yeah.
girls, you pull their pants down
yeah,
in front of them.
everybody.
Yeah,
Did it?
that
Yeah,
happened.
Everyone
it
had a
happened
good
at
time.
school.
Yeah.
It was a school thing.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah. No, it wasn't a roller rink thing though. It was a school thing.
It's just like anything else. You got to know that it's okay. If you don't, you have to
Like,
ask for consent. You could go
It's
up
not.
to your
It's not okay anymore because it's to the point where you can pants your buddy, and somebody could be 20 feet away, and they call the cops and say they've been harassed by that dude's dick. It's that pathetic these days.
I used to like moon people in high school and shit like that.
Yeah, I know,
all the
dude.
time.
I know.
And like other things.
No,
So-
I know.
like what other things?
And my dad used to encourage
Like
us
the
to moon
penis?
people.
No, more just like nutsack, just brain and
Oh.
people. It was big time, especially coming from the football locker room.
But you're doing it to other guys.
Dude,
yeah,
my friend,
not
no,
to
dude,
chicks,
my
yeah.
friend, my friend Rick Thorne used to ask girls what time it was with his dick over his wrist. All the time. And I never thought anything bad about it at all. And neither did any of the girls.
No.
None of them fucked him for it, but they were just like, oh, how could you do that? That's so fucking weird. No. Oh, I'm triggered. I mean, it was never.
I used
Because
to.
it was the way he did it. You just could tell he wasn't getting a bone about it. He was just being an idiot.
I used to get everyone to like put a pool of money together, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna like tuck my balls in like around the corner, and then like I get like $30, and be like, you won't do it." I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking will, whatever." And whenever I walked around the corner, I did it all the time though. And then I go to the security guard and like give him money to go get us food or something like that off campus,
Working hard on a Monday.
or I'd eat or snort like weird shit for money the same
What's
way.
the weirdest thing you snorted?
Yeah, good question.
Weirdest thing. The worst thing was a pixie stick, and cayenne pepper. Hot Cheetos sucked.
Wait, how do you snort a hot Cheeto?
You just crunch it up; it turns into dust.
Dude. The fuck?
I don't know.
You don't, do you?
No, I was
No.
a lot younger.
Yeah, I mean, at
I ate a
school,
ladybug once. That
At
was the
school-
worst thing ever.
You ate a ladybug?
I got $30 for that. I think
Well, what about the ladybug?
it. I mean, unfortunately, it died real quick, but it exploded in my mouth. It's just the most bitter taste in the world. Like it tastes like if you're drinking motor oil. I'd want to say, it sucked a lot.
Yeah, bugs taste worse than you'd guess.
And it was tiny. I mean, it's tiny.
So when you snort
A lot of flavor.
Cheetos and shit, do you get high?
No. It just drops on the back. Like, the worst was a cayenne because it literally just dropped on the back of my tongue to where I couldn't, like, hawk it up, and it was just, like, stuck there. It was like, fuck. But the pixie dust, like, the pixie stick or whatever the fuck,
What's
actually,
a
like,
pixie stick?
basically a giant
Oh, the
stick of
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah, just
You
flavored
just hawk
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah, and it just fucking scratched my whole fucking nostril up. I was like, "Argh." It was the
Yeah, that
worst.
burns. I've done that before.
How
Yeah.
much money did you get for snorting a pixie stick?
One wasn't that much. I was kind of pissed about that. I also used to
How
like,
much did you
I
get for
wouldn't-
snorting the pixie stick?
I think it was like $5.
Oh, man.
But now that I think about it, I did used to moon the girls' soccer team as they would run laps at the front of the school. But they would all laugh.
I'd take that one back.
I just thought of it. I remember because they'd be coming by and I'd be like in a conversation. I'd be like, all right, hold on. And I just put my ass on the fence.
Oh man.
All the time.
Yeah.
But everybody thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got pants in front of my entire family once when I was a kid.
I can't
Wait,
believe
by
you're
a friend?
By my cousin. And it sucked.
So you showed your dick to, who'd you show your dick to? Because your mum and dad have seen it, so who cares about that? But who else saw it?
My grandparents, my aunts,
Eh.
more cousins. There was about 25 people.
Aunts and aunts seeing your dick is tough. I don't want to show my aunt my
Not
dick.
only
it's
that,
embarrassing getting
but-
pants by your family.
I was wearing a bathing suit, so I was Donald Duck in it, and I lost my balance because they were around my ankles, so I fell backwards, and
So
then
your
my
bum
ankles
hole.
went up in the air, and everybody saw my bunghole.
Oh, man. What kind of a fucking idiot? Fall goes down and shows the bunghole
lost
after a
my
pants.
balance.
That's fucking stupid. You don't lose your fucking balance when you get pants. You fucking, even if you're falling, you fucking reach for the dacks and rip them up as you hit the ground. You fucking didn't find your pants after your butt went up in the air. What kind of fucking...
It was all in one motion. It's like tying your shoelaces together. It tripped
bullshit.
me.
I say you're trying to expose yourself. I am triggered. I'm calling the cops. This guy's trying to show me his fucking bunghole, man. His balls flapping over his bunghole. God damn. I don't care if I'm related. Call the feds. You're so offensive to me.
That was a bummer.
Yeah, that's different. I didn't know it was... Yeah, because... You pull my dick out in front of everybody, like, whatever. But if I fall over and it's like nuts and bunghole, that's not cool, man. I'm a little bit embarrassed about that.
Yeah, it doesn't
presentation.
get much less flattering than that. Just like a baby getting a diaper change, presenting your fucking dick, nuts, and butthole to your entire family.
Well, we have a phone call here. Pete needs advice. Go ahead, Pete. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, man?
Casual yourself?
It's going good. Hey, I got a question for you. My wife thinks that it's a good idea to have a threesome with the dude that she's been cheating on me with. I want you guys to what you think.
Oh, man!
What do you think? What do you think, Pete?
Honestly, I don't mind DPing her. I mean,
Oh, dude.
she's just I mean, she's still my wife. I love her, but
Not for much longer, she's not.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I think she's going to move on with that guy.
No. First of all, no, you're wrong because we go to swingers clubs all the time, and I always watch her, get banged by other dudes. So I don't see what the problem is.
Oh, so you always does she watch you bang girls?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How is she cheating on you then?
No, because this one she fucked the guy and didn't tell you she was fucking him.
Exactly. Yeah. See, that's the thing. She didn't tell me about it.
And now she wants to fuck him again?
But isn't that the rule when you're a swinger? Aren't you supposed to tell each other, or is that not a rule that you have?
No. It's supposed to be the rule. You're absolutely right.
Do you ever do it to her where you fuck a girl and don't tell her until afterwards?
Yeah.
I have been guilty.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're both doing it to each other.
Okay.
It seems like you don't really care that much when she does it, right?
Well, and the thing was, too, is that when we first got engaged, I was engaged to another woman, and she was living with another dude. So I don't think it's that big of a problem.
So you guys just haven't stopped having sex with everybody that moves?
Basically, yes.
So why would you not fuck this guy with this girl? I mean, you guys are just animal fucking machines. So.
Yeah, I don't know what sort of advice to give
I
this
say,
man.
I say stacks on. Go for it.
Sex on. Okay, that's all I needed.
There
Thank
it is.
you.
Pete is a fucking maniac.
Stacks
So
on-
is his wife.
already
Stacks on
made his
Mondays.
decision
I don't know
before he called in.
what city they're in, but if anybody wants to get a piece, I think they're pretty ready to go. Fucking Pete is a horny guy. I don't know, fucking her, fucking me, fucking, I don't know. Woke up, he was fucking me, I didn't even know. Then she's fucking her. I'm like, fuck it. Let's fuck. Corey, welcome to the Jason Ellis Show.
How you doing, guys?
Casual.
Same here. I had a story about a class clown we had in high school. This kid would do just about anything you'd ask him to do just to get a laugh. He liked to be the center of attention that way. And we had a decent-sized class. We had like 800 kids, and we had a big lunchroom about the size of a football field. And he, one day we made him, or we didn't make him, he wanted to do it. He did an army crawl all the way around the lunchroom at lunch. And by the end of the time, it took about 10 minutes, and he had about 10 kids' backpacks. By the time he was done, he was like slowly taking things out from under kids' feet, and then he ended up getting grabbed by a teacher and taken to the office. I thought that was something I'd be willing to share.
Hot Dog, would you do that? Thanks, Corey.
No. One time I organized a protest, and we all just showed up in our boxers. That was tight.
What were you protesting?
My friend was getting expelled, so I didn't like that.
You were like, you can't expel my friend. What'd your friend get expelled for?
He kicked a water bottle with pee in it at someone, I think.
You're saying he threw urine at another person?
I don't know if he knew it was urine. It was just a water bottle.
Why was there a water bottle full of urine somewhere?
Because there was like on the back of our school was like a kind of like the LA River-esque, but much smaller.
Did you pee in that urine? Did you know
No,
there was urine
it's
in
just
there?
like bums and.
Did he know
whoever
there
would
was
walk
urine
by.
in that bottle?
I don't think he knew.
Fucking
there was
bullshit!
Urine.
You fucking liar.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there. I can't say.
I can
Wait,
tell that you know.
You weren't there. You can't say, but you showed up in your underwear to protest him being penalized for it.
Well, my other friend was there.
How many people were in their
probably
underwear?
15.
15, you
Yeah.
say?
It lasted probably.
Did he come?
4 periods.
Did they bring him back?
No.
No,
you guys fucking sealed the deal. Is what you
Did you
did.
show up in like the middle of the school, just hanging out with your 15 buddies in your underwear?
Yeah, the
Like, what
principal
was the
saw us
protest?
at like the break or something like that. There was like a bunch of us, and he like stopped and he like looked at us and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he like walked over and I guess he kind of chastised us, but I just kept wearing them. And then I even played capture the flag, and I was like sliding around, so they were riding up. It was funny.
How's it hanging?
What's that?
Makes sense.
What up, Doe?
More of Hot Dog and MMA, what happened in the fights and all that shit after this on the Jason Ellis Show.
Faction Talk. Sirius XM 103. The Jason Ellis Show.
Wait, so how new are how young are your
A
kids?
3-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Oh,
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
so much fun.
Feel free to stay here as long as you like.
Is it?
The Jason Ellis Show.
I had a very hectic weekend. I was only able to watch 2 fights from UFC 241, and I'm led to believe I picked the wrong 2 because that Paulo Costa Yoel Romero.
That's the fight to watch.
Yes, I will be watching that this evening.
I watched it twice. I watched it that night, and then I watched it the next day just to make sure because some people argued who won that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And after watching it a second time, I just feel like Romero has a really good poker face, but the facts and can take a lot of shots. But I mean, he got hit way more. Like he lost that fight.
Okay.
I just feel like there was a lot of reactions when he got hit, where he did like his tongue out or he pulled faces like it didn't hurt, and it's just like a sneaky thing to do because it's Just so you know, dude, there's no MMA news on bid intro. I keep looking at 1 and 2, and there's no MMA news button. All the intros. So fix that one. But yeah, because I thought for sure that Paulo Costa won, and then I saw everybody bitching about it, and then my coach who didn't see it was like, "Hey man, you really think Romero lost?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. I think it was close. I thought it was surprising it wasn't a split decision, but still, when I rewatched it, he definitely won the first one. I mean, he did real damage. There was a time there where he actually caught him, and he dropped to his hands and knees, like he almost lost consciousness. And Yoel Romero has never done that. I don't think he's ever been knocked down like that. And there were a lot of strikes he did. You know, in the end, he was landing a lot of these weird little flicks and backhands with his left hand. So there were not a lot of real power shots, I felt. And I feel like the only thing that sort of deterred the outcome was every time Romero got hit, good, he fucking pulled his tongue out. So that does kind of takes away from the shot, but I mean, a couple of times he landed right, the fucking left hook landed right on the chin, and as soon as he backed off the cage, he went, pulled his tongue out after
To try and be intimidating?
to act like it didn't hurt.
Oh, okay.
And I guess it kind of didn't if you can throw your tongue out right after it, but it's still, he was still landing really good hard shots on Yoel Romero, and they were more, and he was the aggressor. He had the center of the cage. He made him back up all the time. I know Yoel Romero has a technique where he likes to sit back like that, but it's still, it's scored off ring control as well. He was the aggressor. So if I'm a judge, I didn't think that was a bad call. I thought it was really close. I still think Yoel Romero is potentially the middleweight champion of the world, but I also think Paulo Costa just beat him on Saturday, and he can be the middleweight champion of the world. And I'm just really happy that I have a job on the radio, because if I was a middleweight MMA guy, I would be shitting a brick, because there's like 5 guys that scare the absolute shit out of me. These are all terrifying individuals. All of them.
Yeah, a lot of these, it doesn't really seem...
Steroids comes to mind when I saw them both circling the cage before they fought. Sorry, Michael, but it was the look on their bodies.
Yeah.
And then that they can go that fast, that hard. It's I've never seen. It's freakish.
But how can they get away with it?
They're that damn good.
I mean, we had Uriah Faber here the other day, and TJ Lavin might have been. Sorry, TJ
Lavin.
TJ Dillashaw may or may not have been doing stuff years ago, and he
Right.
got away with it. So people do get away with it.
Yep.
Not saying they're both doing it, because the thing that tells me that Yoel Romero isn't doing it is that he's in his 40s and he can still go. And I feel like when people use steroids, they tend to fade and get hurt more. And he just seems to be unbreakable.
Right.
He got kicked in the head in the 3rd round, landed on the side of his head, Michael.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything.
Pretty solid dome, but still pretty remarkable. Yeah, a couple different thoughts on that. This is the second time we're looking at this face-off graphic of them from the UFC website. We looked at it today and we looked at it on Friday before the event, and both times my attention has really been drawn to that hip of Romero's. He has like a hip muscle that sticks out.
He has all kinds of muscles.
Yeah, he's got bulges where people do not ordinarily bulge.
What about his neck?
He doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, he's just the fittest dude ever.
Yeah, I keep on with him coming back to the fact that I just caught one of his early fights. I remember they brought it up that he didn't come to the sport until he was like in his mid-30s. So
but he was a wrestler before that at the highest level.
Yeah.
They get hurt.
No, I know they do, but he hasn't taken that same MMA kind of
Oh,
damage,
the
at
punches
least.
to the face. Good point.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm not saying he's on steroids. He not only he had a false positive and is involved in a lawsuit against the people. So he
got paid from it. Didn't he get paid millions
yeah,
of dollars?
that's right. So he is very very much on the record that he's not on steroids.
Yep.
But to your whole thing about it, let's assume that you could not possibly do it and get away with it in wrestling, and then you move to MMA. Well, you're talking about people breaking down from a lifetime or a career's worth of steroid use. He would therefore not have started until he was in his late 30s, which would be a way that you could be on steroids in your early 40s.
Yeah,
and still be competitive.
$27 million in the PED case.
Oh,
yeah.
He'll never get all that.
That's
money, but-
cool.
Is that a lot?
Wait, what is
$27 million? In any case is great.
But yeah,
I think
he's
that
awesome.
lump on his hip is a injection growth?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Injection balls.
That's his cock. I had a cat that got an injection one time, and it was just a bunch of fluid that slowly but surely got absorbed into the cat's body. Maybe he puts his steroids in his hip, and throughout the course of the fight, they go in.
Or maybe it's a turd. So he's fucking shitting his pants and shit.
But yeah, sometimes people beat other people, and it's definite that guy's better than that guy. And other times it's just so close that they're like, yeah, this guy won, got the decision that night, could have gone either way. They're both fucking awesome. They're both fucking contenders. Nobody's going to forget that Yoel Romero exists because he lost 29-28.
Give that dude a title fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Right.
I mean, the fight that's happening in Sydney, or Melbourne. When's that? Is that not next week? It's a ways away.
I think it's October.
Okay. But if Yoel or Polocosta fights either one of those two guys, it's fight of the night. All four of them are terrifying. Terrifying people. Nate Diaz is huge, and he's going to be a millionaire, and he stole Connor's thunder, and now Dana White is calling him a needle mover, and he's on his balls. So that means Nate Diaz is going to start getting paid some real cash, which I think is awesome because I saw that he only made like $250,000 from this fight. And I'm like, man, $250,000 is a lot of money, but it's fucking Nate Diaz, man. And everybody came to see that fight. It just seems... And he moved the needle to the point where Dana White admitted it at the press conference.
Is Masvidal the fight you want to see next from Diaz? For the baddest motherfucker title or whatever they're calling it?
No, I mean, I'm happy that everybody wants to do that and act like gangsters in the parking lot. But I think they're both the same as the other four guys. He's at the top of the top, and if he fights any of the other three guys, I'm 100% in to watch it. And I don't think Ben Askren is out of this picture either. I think that dude fights Nate Diaz. I'm like, holy shit, how does that work out? I want to see all these guys. You know, and Anthony Pettis did an amazing job until he hurt his ankle. His leg got checked, and it wrecked him, and he kind of lost it from there. But he was looking good, man. I still say that guy's a contender. I thought they were amazing fights.
Yeah,
all of them. Not to mention the last one. Holy shit, that was incredible to see. I thought Stipe's telling himself, you know what I mean? He is the real champ, but you did get biscuit chinned real quick in that last fight, freakishly.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go into the first round, I'm watching him look at this thing, and I'm thinking the stadium and all these people depending on you, all the work you've done. You waited over a year for this guy. At one point, he was going to fight Brock Lesnar for money fights and just snob you off after you got the most wins out of everybody in the heavyweight division, out of anyone. And then you get in there, and this is it. Like, if he beats you, we are gonna fucking forget about your ass, and you know it. We already almost did, which was so disrespectful. And then you got shit whipped in the first round. Daniel put it on you, and then I'm like, what comes out in the second round? Knowing what he did in the first fight, knowing what he just did in that round, all these people watching, and he just turned into an animal.
Well, not in the second round, though.
I know, but it slowly but surely he started taking those shots. Even in the second round, sure, he was losing again, but it just seemed like getting knocked out was not going to happen. He would soaked up enough or started seeing the punches that were hitting and was sort of responding better. And then, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened there, but I think he tired Daniel out or went that sweet left hook to the body, and he just kept landing it. And that was it.
It was almost like he was playing possum, and I know he wasn't, but he just looked like a different guy. He looked fresher in the fourth than he did in the first.
I think there's your second win when you get another win, and their level of the amount of punishment that he took before he got his second win was. That's what a heavyweight champion of the world is. A guy that can take Daniel Cormier punching and landing tons of shots on you, picking you up and dropping you on your head, and then you look sweet in the fourth round and start slapping people.
Yeah.
That was amazing. He
Now,
is the champ.
I would assume Cormier has probably got the edge on the ground between these two guys. Is that fair to speculate?
I mean, on the ground as in wrestling, fuck yeah, a million times.
Right. I was curious why. I wouldn't have held it. I
He
dislike.
said it in the press conference. He said that his coach was telling him to chain wrestle, and he didn't chain wrestle, and he blew it. It's
Yeah.
his fault.
Okay. Because I didn't. Look, I'm not in the octagon. I don't know what's fucking going on in there. I don't know what it feels like to get hit by guys or whatever. It's different for
He
them.
fought
than it
Bob Levy. It's pretty much the same thing. It's like that.
is- right. Stipe, I thought a little less of him for the way that he fought Ngannou, where he didn't want to engage and he wanted to get the win and hold on to the belt.
I mean, do you want to go punch for
of
punch
course.
with Francis Ngannou? I think it's a bad move.
No,
he
of
did.
Okay, but
He did
here's
what
the thing.
everybody has to do to win against that guy: is get out of the way.
Right. But here's a larger conversation because I was thinking about this watching Nate Diaz and like I prefer the people who aren't like who don't have the belt and don't have to worry about keeping the belt because people fight a certain way when they want to extend their reign and it makes them the thing that made them so cool getting there goes a little bit out the window because they can't take chances. Nate Diaz doesn't care about having a fucking belt.
You think if he had the belt, he'd fight differently? You think Daniel Cormier would fight differently if he didn't have the belt?
No, here's the thing. I don't think. I think that
you have to go for it, right?
Nate Diaz is so entertaining because on any given day he could absolutely beat whoever is the champion. But if he becomes the champion, he's still going to go after the same way. And if he loses the belt, he doesn't fucking care. He'll just keep fighting people. He doesn't fight. He's not going to do this is what I do to keep the belt.
But
thing.
that's because he has something else that the other people don't. That's cheating. Like he has that it factor,
right?
So he can fight. He could go down to 10th in the world, and we're still going to watch him. He's bigger than BJ Penn, and we watch BJ Penn fight again for no fucking reason.
That's what I think that's like a model for something that the UFC should, to the extent that they can groom anything.
Daniel and Stipe are not likable.
The people who don't care about the belt, who can get it and lose it and get it again, and Conor can certainly. I mean, it seems like Conor's got shit going on. We're probably not going to see the same Conor again, but Conor could have been that kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes like GSP, I always remember him saying that as soon as he got the belt, it became this weird obsession with him as he knew everybody in the world was gunning for him. And how am I going to hold on to this thing? You're less fun when you're worried about holding on to the thing. All that having been said, with Daniel having gone up to heavyweight, I wouldn't have held it against him. If he'd been like, I beat this guy up for 3 rounds, and now I'm going to hold him down for 2, and holy shit, I backed it up. I defended the thing. I wouldn't have held it. I wouldn't have held it against him.
He had his hands down and was like
I
going
know.
punch for punch with him. It was kind of
fucking
stupid.
flicking elbows and shit.
It was kind of stupid to do that against a guy that's obvious. I mean, I know you weigh as much as him, or you might have weighed more, but Stipe's just a giant man, and you're a freak because you're not even tall. He's not even 6 foot tall.
Dude, he's
Cormier's this weird little.
Dude, he looks like
bean
the dad. He looks like
man.
the dad on Family
I
Matters.
know, and he fucking kills everybody except Stipe. But he should retire.
Yeah,
You think?
probably.
Yeah. He's done a lot. He's got tons of work, got tons of jobs. You were a 2-time champ. You defended.
Like he has done it all, and he's great as a media guy.
Yeah,
Like
the
people
only
like
thing that
him.
was left is if you had to beat Stipe, he could go down to 20. He could go to 205 and fight John, and beat John, and become the greatest fighter that ever lived.
So would you rather have a trilogy fight for Cormier and Stipe or Jones fight Stipe?
Oh, Jones fighting Stipe for sure. I just don't want Daniel to do it anymore. I think it's been great.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're 40 and you're not Yoel Romero and you have that kind of body, well, it's not so bad to. You're the leader, the captain, the champ of champs. You don't stay down in the rankings. You don't lose again, or
right.
He just doesn't.
Is Jones favored against Stipe if they fought?
Yeah, of course he is. He's better than everybody. He's the number 1 dude in the world. Anybody fights anybody in the cage, any weight, John Jones is the winner. I guess he looked a little shitty lately because he's lost his pinctograms.
And he went like full 5 rounds.
He did not look that. He did not.
He didn't look great against Anthony Smith.
But he did beat the shit out of him. In the end, he beat the guy, like convincingly. So,
but like Santos was doing pretty well against Jones.
He beat him.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, he's got it. He's got it. His legs hurt. And then he was like, I don't give a shit if my legs hurt, and beat the shit out of him because he's John Jones. He has everything. He has all the attributes that it takes to be undefeated champion of the world. He can take shots. He can fuck his leg up, and he's like, I don't care. Still smash you in the face and then limp out of this cage after he wins because he's He's the greatest of all time.
Speaking of John Jones, I noticed just while we were having this conversation that bloodyelbow.com had posted some of the body cam footage. The woman who accused John Jones of a couple things at a strip club.
Oh, there's video of it?
Not of it happening. There's some video has come out of her. It's the body cam on the cop who's interviewing her.
Oh, okay.
So rather than hearing her accusations, it's literally seeing her make the accusation. I don't know if this video, I think this is from a local news thing, so you might be cutting back and forth between some dickhead with a haircut talking about it.
There's the dickhead.
There she is.
Inappropriately at
What a dickhead,
strip
Michael.
club back in April. Now, for the first time, we're hearing from the woman accusing John Bones Jones of battery. Here's News 13's Jeannie Nguyen with the newly released police video. Jeannie.
Jackie, this woman told police she was afraid of pressing charges because she believed everyone wanted to protect the famous fighter. We are hiding her face to protect her identity.
I'm sorry, I know it sounds stupid, but John, oh, sorry, I apologize. John Jones. Okay, the fighter. Okay.
A woman tells Albuquerque police back in April about a run-in she says she had with UFC fighter John Bones Jones at the TD's Eubank Show Club earlier that night.
John like put his arm around me or something, like pretty tight, and I was like, oh, you're gonna put me in a chokehold.
The woman tells officers Jones was drunk and continued to be physical with her after she got out of the reported chokehold.
I got out of the thing, and then as soon as I did that, he just like picked me up and like, you know, flipped me over or whatever, and then like just kind of started roughhousing with me.
But she says just as she escaped his hold on her,
The issue is that when he put me back down over by the bar, he like smacked my.
the woman gets emotional while describing what happened.
The whole situation is so complicated. I'm not even really sure what to say, and this person gets away with everything.
She even claims Jones was breaking show club rules.
At one point, you know, he had me sit on his lap and stuff, and then, like, he pulled me on his lap, and when I was sitting on his lap, he started, like, kissing on my neck and all. They're not supposed to do that.
As officers explain to the woman Jones could be charged with battery, she hesitates.
So you don't know if you, as of right now, if you want to press charges or not because you feel like he's quote-unquote untouchable?
Did he...
But police assure her that no one is an exception to the law.
You know, karate is a crime regardless. It doesn't give him the right just because he's a celebrity.
Jones has denied all
There you
allegations.
go.
What do you guys think?
Well, originally when I'd heard the story, it came across that she was just a bartender that was serving drinks, but she had been sitting on his lap and acting as a stripper. That just seems like a different story than the story I first heard on the news.
No, she's a cocktail waitress.
Right, but
At the strip club. She's not a stripper.
No, I understand that, but in the story, the original story, you didn't know that she was sitting on his lap and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
I think it was that the strippers can sit on his lap, and she made it clear that she wasn't supposed to be sitting on his lap.
You can't kiss a stripper's neck. That's fucking. You've got to be wasted, dude.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like a really wasted move.
Yeah.
And then slapping.
I think I love you.
Slapping somebody's cookie is. That's fucking. That's you know what I mean. We were just talking about it the other day. Somebody grabbing Will's crotch. He's punching him in the face.
Yeah.
You know, Will's a
Yeah.
very mellow guy, not very aggressive at all.
Will would murder John Jones.
He would if John Jones slapped him in the penis. John Jones would be fucking dead right now.
Yeah. Here's what I thought. I thought that my gut tells me she's telling the truth.
Me
I
too.
also do know that there are people who fabricate stories that have no basis in truth whatsoever. I have never watched video of a woman who's totally obviously making shit up.
She's not that clean of a person. Her house is disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. I'd love to see video of somebody who sounds credible that was later proved to be making it up, because maybe I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two. My gut says she's telling the truth, but what the hell do I know?
Yeah. That report, though, kept saying she escaped from the chokehold.
Yeah.
Which, of course, did not happen. I mean, that seems to be the wrong word to put there.
She bobbed down out of it.
She was
and
released.
he let go of her. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, there you go. But you would kill him if he did that to you.
Oh, yeah. That will rip your soul out of your face.
That's what you would do to John Jones.
Right. No more soul.
He would have no soul, and it would have came out of his face.
Right.
Right.
Cool.
Anyway.
It is that
Oh,
time
Jody
again.
Escobar lost.
She did.
She got her leg broken in the first round.
Oh, man.
And fought for the fucking last 2 rounds with the broken leg.
Fuck.
Right?
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's the game.
Mm-hmm. It's that time again. For some strange reason, we make predictions about things we expect to happen in the year to come, and you would think this would be a thing we would do around New Year's, around the end of the year. No, we do it in August.
No,
Mid-August is the sweet spot.
Yeah, the pumpkin lattes are starting to come out, so fucking why not? Speed things up a little.
Are they?
PSO.
Yeah, I heard like pumpkin lattes are coming
The
out
fuck
in, like
is
the next.
PSO?
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Because I have a giant horse cock.
No, I heard they're starting to come out in the next like week or so. So they're.
You're such a
8 days
dickhead for
away.
putting the initials of that, though. That's such a dickhead move.
You're 8 days away from their debut at Starbucks, I
Man,
believe.
why do you know that?
It started getting posted all over the internet, being like, "Oh, I think basic bitch summer to like hot guy fall or something." There's something like that going on.
What?
Yeah.
What does any of that mean?
It's just stay off the internet, kids.
Yeah, I think I avoided that.
I
I'm
thought it was
not aware
hot
of it.
girl summer.
Right. So the hashtag hot girl summer becomes like
Hot boy fall.
yeah, so like good looking dude fall or something like that.
I don't
and
think that
the-
sounded like not
So
good.
as a good-looking dude myself, do I have to go and drink
Please,
these?
yes.
No,
Wait,
you don't.
what?
I'm just saying that they're being released earlier now. So why
Oh.
shouldn't we do our predictions earlier now?
I don't understand why pumpkin has to come at a certain time.
Wake me up at.
Why can't you just have pumpkin all the time? Do we have like a fucking shortage of pumpkins?
I agree with you. There's pumpkin chocolate chip cookies that Vons makes. I really like them. They're only here for a month. It's bullshit.
It makes no sense. Like pumpkin is different than chocolate. Like
Well,
what
it
gets-
is. They pumpkin theme around like Halloween, right?
But why
you know
not?
what? Pumpkins are only available at a certain time of the
That's
year.
not true.
Ginger
No, they serve it in
snaps,
Japan
too.
all the time.
Yeah.
You
I
get
think
pumpkin
you can get artificial pumpkin flavor year round.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
year round.
They have a can of it.
But if you need the actual
I've
pumpkin to
seen
put on your doorstep,
You don't
or-
need pumpkin on your doorstep to make pumpkin spice latte.
but it just fits.
Can you get a pumpkin pie year round, Andrew?
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. That's probably the best point you've ever made in your entire life, hot dog. That is
Just saying.
What up, Doe?
seriously. You just got fucking put in check. Cause yeah, pumpkin pies whenever you want, and I can't have a pumpkin latte. The fuck out of you.
I suck. I'm probably gonna drink a couple of those.
Look,
gingerbread
Have you had it
lattes are
before?
where to go.
I have. Yeah.
Are you big into
It's
like
good.
the seasonal items at random restaurants? and
I
all that
like
shit?
to. Yeah, it's fun to get a little kooky every now and then.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot to tell you guys.
I hate
What?
cookie.
I didn't mean to throw the pumpkin
Man,
fucking
this I
down
don't
the
know. I don't
hallway.
know why this triggered it, but I was hanging out minding my own business, and on my phone I got a DM on Instagram that had a lot of videos, and I can't not watch all the videos to make sure somebody might need. And that's a lot of videos, so it might be pretty serious. And there was a lady that said that she has been, I don't know the word she used, but somebody was called to call me, to reach out to me, because she's like a body mind, some sort of soul reader lady or some shit.
Okay.
And she said that she heard the podcast and the show, and she thinks she's like she never reaches out, but somebody has called to her to call to me. And she's gonna like help me with my. She said something about when I talked to. I don't know if it was on this show or not, but about the argument I had with that crackhead guy about my kids or whatever, and I felt like
Yeah, at the general store.
yeah, yes, fighting at the general store with
Over
crackheads.
over a pickle barrel.
Yeah.
Spilled over into the saloon for a little bit.
and then your neighbor tried to fucking get involved and fucking
Yeah.
back the crackhead.
Yeah.
I know the story.
Yeah, she thinks that maybe it's because of my I'm picking up on negative energy more because of my new positive road that I'm going down, and that if I want to get to where I'm trying to go faster, that I should contact her.
Is it like a rainbow with like gold
what
at
do
the
you guys
end?
think? What do you guys
Wait,
think about that?
So you're more negative because you're more positive now?
No, I'm more positive, and I pick up on negative people more because I saw that guy coming.
Oh, it's like when you quit smoking and you notice smokers more.
It's exactly like that.
Gotcha.
Pretty much.
Makes sense.
But it was the longest DM I've ever had from anybody in my life.
Well,
It
she
was just
definitely
so-
doesn't sound crazy then.
Yeah,
it's
not at all.
legit.
Did you respond straight away?
I said that's a lot to think about.
You
Man, there's
just
some
wrote
weird
a lot
shit
of
in
words.
DMs. There's some weird shit. I found some weird stuff in there the other day too, on like.
Dick
You
pics?
guys don't think I should have her in to like help me find my
No, I
way?
totally think you should.
Yeah.
Right?
Did she get? I wonder if she got your info from the Jersey Shore psychic icy dead people's Sixth Sense lady that was on the show a few weeks ago.
The boxing lady.
Maybe she was the one that called to me.
Or maybe it is her with a different Instagram account.
Maybe she Chris Gaines herself.
Let me see if I can see this.
I would welcome her back with a new persona once a month.
It's a big. She said to Google her, so we could probably Google her and find out. She has like a proper thing where she said she talks to a lot of dead people. I think talks to like all kinds of people. So and it's factual, proven stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that changes everything.
she said if you go to the website, you'll see that it's not a joke.
Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I come? I bet there's
Infinity. Wait a minute. Infinity Love Light Energy.
sounds legit.
If you go to infinitylovelightenergy.com, you'll see she's a spiritual guide, psychic, physical empath, light energy healer.
Infinite.
What does that mean?
InfiniteLoveLightEnergy.com.
She running for president?
I can't read stuff.
She should be.
Her website's legit.
Psychic, physical empath.
Babies, children, teens, adults.
Locally.
She talks to dogs. She said she talks to animals.
Oh,
She talks to angels.
Wild or domestic animals.
This is a really nice website. I kind of believe her fully.
Yeah.
You don't like her website, Michael?
Keeping it retro with the
Hot Dog's the one
GeoCities
that's
look.
saying that. I'm impressed that she'll talk to wild animals. I
Yeah,
wonder who's paying for that.
Her website looks like a poem.
There's a gif of her strangling a cat.
Oh, look at the testimonial from that guy.
Wait, that guy was cured by her?
That
Yeah,
looks like
he's
that,
good. He's fine now.
That looks like her.
It's entitled "Holy Spaceballs: My Infinite Love Light Healing Testimonial."
Play that. If this guy's cured, maybe I should wait.
Hello, everybody.
Sure,
It's
he's cured.
Star. I am here to
name the
make
Death
a
Star?
testimonial
Yes.
about my healing that took place yesterday. It was facilitated by,
Little Billy
I
Goat
will leave
Chin.
her channel link down in the description, but it was facilitated by Infinity. She is a dear, beloved friend of mine.
Infinity.
And if you guys have any dense negative energies, please check out her website and check out her her healing, all of it. Just read her story too. It's really interesting. I haven't gotten around to it,
Get
but
to the
I know
point,
that
Death Star.
a lot of people have been
It's really interesting. I haven't read it, but it's cool.
So I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experience in this video, and hopefully it will motivate you to have a healing as well. So, what should I
God, will
say
something
about
fall
it?
on his head?
A lot of the process is going through your chakral system and cleaning it up and reactivating it, getting it into alignment.
Oil change.
I got to get a
cleaning out
shock
any
roll in
dense negative
alignment.
energies that you've had trapped in your body for your whole life.
Yeah.
You would
It
get your
really
chakras
gets rid of
aligned at the same time.
that
I want to shave
is
this guy's
not
chin. Is
serving
what I
you,
want to
or
do.
at least
It's not
helps you
it's not
on the
beardy enough
process
to be
of
doing that, is it, Michael? It's one of those things where it's like
He just needs a pen shaver.
you got to
My
get that
personal
off.
experience,
Yeah,
obviously,
you are not.
distracting.
You're not Jerry Cantrell.
It's like you're
not
trying
working.
It's like you're trying to catch fish with your chin or something. Okay, stop. I can't do this.
Wow.
It's like a Miyagi level beard he's got going there.
I don't know if anybody's ready to hear enlightened Jason. I don't know if the world's ready for me to be that enlightened.
Yeah.
She seems legit, though.
That would be funny if one day you just started the show like that guy.
It could happen.
Got my chakra realigned.
I don't know though. You know, sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm sad. There's demons in there. Maybe it's because my chakra is not aligned. I don't know. What do I know?
You got
Do
to rotate
know?
those every 1,000 miles.
You don't know, man. Maybe it's an alignment, like you align your spine and stuff. She said she can also do like DMT thing without doing the DMT.
Word.
Cool.
She make you just trip?
She can make you trip balls, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she sounds like that guy that I saw because he made me do the DMT.
He did
thing,
make you
and-
trip
and-
balls,
and
though, didn't he?
He was chakra guy. Yeah, the tripping balls thing is. I don't think that's that complicated. Like I think people could Google it and figure out how to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You just like squat and take deep breaths.
pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do to trip.
Yeah,
in my
word.
experience,
it works pretty good.
Have you done it?
Wrong.
I've done it, yeah, a long time ago.
And you don't need like a shaman guy to like work you up to it with an hour of conversation. You can just kind of do it, right?
Not really,
No,
yeah.
I've taken real drugs. I know what real drugs feel like, and for about 10 seconds at a time, you are you were in the shit.
Yeah, but you got to do squats and stuff. I'll just stick to eating acid.
Man, that one
That is
wrestling
good,
class
too.
really fucked with you, huh? You're saying you'll never squat again. Man, I can't believe that guy burped him into never squatting again.
Oh, dude, I went bike riding with my homies this weekend, and my fucking taint is on fire.
Just from riding a bicycle.
I love that whole
How
sentence.
far did you ride?
10 miles.
That's
Did you
not
rub
even
some
that
ointment
far.
on it?
No.
You got to use baby powder, dude.
It's a Gold Bond, yeah. Bond up.
And get bike shorts.
That
gonna ride bikes,
does
but-
change.
You're
And your
right.
boxers, too.
I'll just wait until my taint feels better.
You and your boys went on a bike ride and your butt is killing you, huh? Sounds like you went on a mud date.
Going on a mud date.
Everybody loves that song.
So yeah, predictions, man.
Mm-hmm.
We are so good at predicting things that will happen in the next 365 days. I have a list in front of me of some of our past predictions. Dingo, you are always here with us when we do this.
Yeah, it works out that way. I'm a good predictor, Michael.
So, well, I have some of your predictions from the last couple of years. You predicted that Justin Bieber would have a baby.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
No, you predicted that the Lakers would become the champions.
Shit, that didn't happen either.
You predicted that Toy Story 4 would happen.
That fucking happened.
I believe it had already been greenlit when you predicted it.
Still happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to. But
He didn't know that.
I predicted it for 3 years.
He did.
Marijuana, y'all.
Squatted on it.
Will, you predicted that Burt Reynolds would die.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Did I really?
That's what it says here.
Titty!
Good for you, Will. You killed Burt Reynolds.
I did not.
You were less successful in predicting that you would have a heart attack.
Oh, I was so close, though. I didn't ski. It's my own damn fault.
Yeah, the ball was in your court on that one.
And you predicted that a volcano would lead to global cooling.
Oh, yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Just didn't get the timing right.
Andrew predicted that we would make alien contact, that Nickelback would have a #1 single. Did that happen? No.
No.
Creeds. Creeds.
And that someone on the show would lose a digit.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Which is crazy
God.
because you offed one of your own fingers.
I snapped 2 fingers doing the Ninja Warrior course.
Oh, shit. Creepy, right? I know. Maybe we do need to talk to Infinity.
I know.
Super creepy, you guys.
Kevin, you predicted that weed would become legal nationally.
Missed the mark.
Marijuana, y'all.
That an A-list celebrity would commit murder. That a major disease would be cured. Very vague and yet still incorrect.
Shit.
And you made a prediction as to who would end up on the Iron Throne.
Ooh, what happened there?
Yeah, you said it'd be the weird little creepy bird guy. No, you said Jon Snow.
Idiot.
George would die.
Who said that?
I did.
He's alive, isn't he?
I believe he is.
Yeah, he fucked up.
I said Richard Branson would make space a tourist destination, and that was my Toy Story 4. I'm done with that one. Fuck that one.
I don't give up. He's
Wait, I
still
thought
out there
I
trying to push shit into space.
I thought he made the
He just
airport.
built the
for
fucking
it.
airport.
That's pretty.
He said he's going to go to space for 25
You
years.
get half
and
a
he just
point for that.
He'll
built
get
the
there,
airport.
man. He's a doer.
I was wondering why Tully was so angry at that news story.
Because I've been wanting him to pull it off for a very long. He said it was going to happen in 2009.
Yeah, it is
Well,
2019.
fucking give him a break. He's doing his best.
I
He's making
s-
a lot of cars and fucking chicks and stuff. He's busy.
I said McDonald's would offer fake meat, and I ate there this weekend, and they
Oh,
do.
man, he did
They
it.
do.
Wow.
They do, right?
Yeah, I've been seeing those Burger King Impossible
Yeah,
Whopper
the
commercials
the
nonstop.
Impossible things.
No, I was
big.
joking. Do they actually have
Yeah, they
plant-based
do.
meat at McDonald's?
Yeah.
I don't know about McDonald's, but Burger King does.
Yes, they do.
Oh, really?
Nobody listens.
Oh,
to
wow. Then I got it right.
Yeah, Jason, we're listening.
that. All right.
I thought it was just Burger King, though.
I said Caitlyn Jenner would get engaged, and I said The Rock would run for president. Jason, you predicted that Artie Lang would die and that DMX would eat him.
Ah,
that didn't happen?
did it?
No.
If he died, he would have eaten him. He just didn't die.
DMX ate a different dead guy.
Right.
You predicted that Meg 2 would happen, and we believe that is in development.
Yeah, that's half a point.
And you predicted there will be a scooter death And there's not been one in the entire world. You can only just, pray that this will all work out in the end and they'll all die for doing that. So not you, though. Obviously, Hot Dog.
Yeah.
You're great on a scooter. So here we are again, and it's time for each of us to make 3 predictions. I don't know who cares to go first.
Can I predict Frozen 2 is going to come out?
No. Yeah.
Wait, Frozen, that's cheating.
I predict pumpkin spice lattes will come out.
Wow.
Wait, when?
Even earlier next year.
In the summer?
Anybody who wants to
I believe a celebrity will expose her bunghole.
Oh, man.
On purpose?
That's your first one?
Yep.
It's your
Okay.
first prediction.
Yep.
Why don't we go around in a circle? We'll each
Man.
take turns to go around 3 times.
Yeah, I like
Sounds
that.
good.
Hot Dog, do you care to participate?
Sure.
Okay.
You want me to go now?
Sure.
All right. I predict fisting will become mainstream in the next 3 years.
Nice. Man, that's going to be a wild year, man. Holy shit.
It's a wild 3 years.
First date,
I have been training for it, so just you guys wait.
Fisting the night away.
Dingo?
I predict that they will never, ever, ever make another Toy Story.
Wow. Didn't see that
next
coming.
365 days, they will not make another Toy Story.
It's on my prediction list forever.
Kevin?
I predict that medicinal MDMA will start to become readily available. But that might just be wishful
What?
thinking.
Oh, MDMA. Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't hear that part.
Will?
Makes sense.
I predict that Tully will say something nice.
Yeah.
This next year.
Within the next 12 months, yeah.
Right.
That's a pretty safe bet. He is a prick.
Not to Will, it's not.
Right.
Andrew?
As you know, that there's currently like nuclear meltdown going down in Russia.
There
That's
is?
kind of being kept under wraps.
No, we didn't know.
And so I believe that there will be an even bigger explosion in northern Russia, sending people fleeing from their cities.
Are you reading that?
Well, I wrote down my predictions.
Oh.
So
Did you read an article about that happening?
I read an art. I have a lot of questions about what's going on in northern Russia right now.
Did you read an article about that
Yes.
potentially happening?
Yeah.
Right. So you predicted it, though.
Well, I think they're covering up. I think there's going to be a much bigger catastrophe than has already happened.
Because they're playing fast and loose up there.
Mm-hmm.
They keep testing missiles, and I think one's going to go horribly, horribly wrong.
Those pesky Russians.
Well, that's a fun prediction. Is Bennett doing this?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bennett.
And I say that e-cigarettes will be restricted or banned.
Bennett. Good for you, dude.
All right.
I saw that the e-cig guy, like the Juul guy, actually like formally apologized to parents. Like he's like, I seriously wasn't thinking of kids when I did that. That's fucked up.
Oh.
Not that they're gonna stop selling them to him or anything.
Well, no, he makes money off them.
I predict that we will discover not intelligent life on an alien planet.
Whoa. In the next 365 days, but you gave up on Branson fucking getting us to outer space?
Yes.
You mean like a lobster or some shit?
Like microbes or something.
Right.
They'll find life
Turns
somewhere.
up.
What makes it an alien planet?
The fuck, dumbass?
Is that any
Earth.
planet? Any planet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not Earth.
Not Earth.
Why can't you just say a planet?
First,
Why does
it's
it
got to
be
not be
alien?
Earth.
Other planet.
Yeah, got that part.
Well, maybe they don't come from a
Do
planet.
you got that?
There is no number
Do
2.
you? Do you got that part?
Is the sun an alien planet?
Yes.
It's a star.
Oh, yeah, dingo.
The sun's not a
Is
planet.
it an alien star?
Yes, it's an alien star. Do you fucking own it? Nobody
it's a
owns
burning
the sun.
star, and
Is
it will
okay,
burn
here's-
out one day.
Here's our handy rule of thumb again. Is it the Earth?
Is it the Earth, hot dog?
Well, it depends.
Depends.
He's not always here.
Depends on what. Whether
If it's blue and watery.
The sun.
No, well, I mean, yeah. No, oh, that's not the Earth. Yeah, I know what we were talking about. I don't know what we were talking about. Yeah,
Okay.
the sun. It's not the Earth.
Yep, we know.
We agree.
Thanks, dude.
Anything else? Any other questions,
No,
wise guy?
Let's keep going.
no, we're definitely a bunch of wise guys over here busting your balls about these other planets.
Is Pluto
Aliens.
a planet?
I think they
Is
just,
it a planet?
Yeah, do you know?
You mean is it an alien planet?
Well, I mean, sure, yeah. Is it an alien planet?
If crabs all of a sudden exist on Pluto, those crabs are alien crabs.
Didn't they
You
take
fucktard?
Didn't they take Pluto off the list?
You bag of
Didn't they take
retarded
Pluto off the
fuck.
list?
You tell me.
Let's run it through the test one time. Is it Earth?
Let's run that
God,
through
I
the
want to wear it
supercomputer.
right now.
Jason, prediction number 2.
I believe that they will discover a new sea creature, and it will be not very smart. And it won't have a bulb on the front of it. It'll just be like a weird in the deep.
Just a big dumb sea monster.
Yeah. Won't be a shark, though. Unfortunate.
Hmm.
They won't find another Meg. As much as I want to predict that, it's not going to happen.
They're gonna find stupid Meg.
Stupid small Meg, which is kind of super lame. It's just like a dumb fish. It doesn't fucking eat anybody. It's just a total bummer.
We call it Schmeg. Hot dog, your prediction?
Somebody,
This one is
somebody
definitely
just
going to
texted me
happen.
and said that I should fire Bennett for being too high. Are you high right now, Bennett?
No, I'm good.
Is he high right now?
I can't tell.
No.
Is there something wrong with you today?
No, I'm good.
I don't know if I would ever be able to tell if Bennett was high, drunk, tripping balls.
I wouldn't come to work high.
But
Me
would
neither.
anybody be able to tell?
Probably not.
There we go.
Kind of ratted yourself out there, didn't you? Anyway, maybe you're not.
Hot dog?
I think toe rings and puka shell necklaces will come back.
No, you don't.
Bold.
I believe
Wait,
it.
I thought they already did.
Toe
Aren't
rings?
they like frat dudes wear toe rings and shell necklaces?
Oh, I missed it.
No, it's back. People have
I didn't go to
frosted
college.
tips, and they have like the weird. What's that movie where
It's because Odell the
where
frosted tips.
where Ben Affleck spanked people with a bat?
Oh, Dazed and Confused?
Yeah, people have that haircut now.
That's cool. I like that haircut.
I don't. I
Wait,
reckon
the little kid, the Mitch guy with the perfect
they
long
have
hair?
weird. They have like poofed up hair to make it look
Oh.
like it's fucking crazy, like the '80s. Oh, my daughter's friends wear like weird, full-on '80s clothes.
Crazy.
Have weird '80s haircuts.
That's weird.
So I'm already correct then, basically is what you're telling me.
No, but you can't do it if it
So
already
it's not a
happened.
prediction is basically what we're saying.
Yeah, you're out.
Well, fuck me.
Another one.
They're going to make a new Bill and Ted.
That's a good one.
Are you just reading the newspaper or something?
Do they still make newspapers?
They do. They do.
What about if you predict that they'll still make newspapers?
That's a good prediction.
I'll do that. I thought it was just like where you have to click. It's like click to like donate if you want to read more.
No, I still get it.
online.
I get a Los Angeles Times delivered to my door every Sunday.
And do
Don't
you
you
read
live
it
in,
or
like,
do
a
you
tower?
like roll
No, I
Jones
read
with
it.
or something?
No, I read it. I read it.
Do they go up like the elevator and
Do
drop
you read
it?
the whole thing?
Not all of it. I pick out the parts I want to read.
How many pages do you reckon you read of it?
Comics.
Honestly,
Honestly,
on average,
on average.
like the top
Do you
part.
just read the pictures?
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
I,
so we.
I probably.
Fair fucking comment. Do
Uh,
you just look at the pictures of it?
No, absolutely not.
You will read what like the cartoon thing, or what do you do?
No, I'll read like usually the cover stories, and then I'll
Yeah.
go into like sports and whatever else in there, travel.
What's the last article you read?
In there?
Yeah.
Well, I can't really say because.
Well, what you read?
Well, I was reading about how Hulu has the licensing. So, like, the licensing for Friends is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Hulu has it, I think, until like 2021.
Yes.
But my prediction is that Netflix will be the purchaser of Seinfeld, because Seinfeld, I think The Office, some of these old like Friends-y shows now are going for like a crazy crazy amounts of money, more so than shows that they're spending money on. Disney Plus and Hulu have. Well, Disney was always a major shareholder in Hulu, but Hulu Plus and Disney Plus Hulu is basically competing against Netflix. So Netflix.
You read about all that?
Yeah.
It's boring when you're saying it, let alone reading it. That's crazy. You read about that shit?
It was just the last story I read this morning.
Why did you care about that? So you can know which one to get or something?
No,
Which one
I'm
to
just
do?
reading the newspaper. But Los Angeles Times do give me good stories about like homelessness in Los Angeles and all sorts of other stuff. I do read the Los Angeles Times.
Did you read about the rats?
And I get a lot of stories
Did you
from
read
the
about the rats?
podcast I do on currency come from Los Angeles Times. I read my newspaper and pull the articles out that I use.
Your podcast, what's it called?
Currency.
Currency. Just one of your podcasts.
Yep.
You do two, right?
Yep.
It's a hard-working guy over here. I respect your hustle. You know
Anyway,
that.
so that's the last article I read this morning.
You predict that Friends is going to Netflix?
No, I predict that
Seinfeld is going to Netflix.
Yeah, I predict that Netflix will purchase Seinfeld.
Nice. Go ahead,
It's
Kevin.
gonna be a lot of money. In the next 12 months, I predict that Taylor Swift will get married and divorced.
It's logistical.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
You think she can get that far?
Go ahead, Will.
Yes.
2 words. Juggalo attack.
You think juggalos
Whoop,
will
whoop.
attack somebody?
No.
Will's predicting a headline where he attacks Bennett.
They're going to find alien life here on Earth.
Wait, what happened to the juggalos?
No, I don't know. Because I wrote down some, and I got to change mine.
So you're
have them
changing
down.
it to
Yeah.
aliens will be discovered on Earth.
Because I also wrote down firefighters and rescue workers will respond to the building when one of Andrew's farts sets off the methane alarm.
Oh, God.
But I have the real ones here. Ready? Here we go.
Oh,
One.
man. All right, is that all your wacky ones done?
Can't wait.
Here we go. Someone on the show will have to go to court, not for jury duty. They will be required to stand before the judge.
Man, Will's always trying to bring doom upon us.
That's
I
what
know.
it is.
I remember one time he predicted that one of us would have another baby or something.
Yeah, and Tully did. Boom!
Beans.
And beans. And number 2, at this time next year, Kevin will be in a serious relationship.
Man, I thought he was going to say car accident. I'm like, man, that is so fucking dark. But yes, serious relationship. Okay.
Wow, you really are getting out there with your predictions.
It will be with a girl.
That's good.
Edgy.
Thanks for feeling the need to make that declaration.
Not many people are doing that these days.
And number
Naughty
3.
vag.
3. Someone on this show.
How come Will got 6 predictions?
In a scripted movie. Counting Jason.
Hail Satan.
Not counting things.
For a second. Thanks, Will.
I thought we were going to be huge.
I thought it could have been maybe it was us together.
So
We're
Andrew,
fucked.
I guess it's your turn.
Toy Story 5.
I have
It's not happening, I heard.
Ricky Martin will stage a comeback and get a Billboard #1 hit.
He never went anywhere.
He hasn't been number 1 for a while.
Oh.
Like La Vida Loca Part 2.
I love Ricky.
Duh.
Bennett.
I think that a major hetero celebrity will have a sexual transformation.
Sweet.
Back to like normal.
No, away from normal.
Oh.
I actually understood that. Go ahead.
Okay. I predict, it saddens me to predict this, but the world will mourn the sudden tragic death of Christopher Walken.
Oh, that's really sad.
Man, that's so fucked up. Why'd you say that?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of somebody that it would be shocking, but not out of the total realm of possibility. Somebody who's got a bit of a drug problem. Somebody who's up there in age. You know.
Aww.
That's why I did. Boy George. I didn't have any intel.
Yeah, I know, man. You could Clint Eastwood. I would have not been as sad as, but jeez.
That makes me want to predict that Perry Farrell's going to die this year.
Okay.
Whoa.
There you go.
Right.
Who's that?
Jane's Addiction singer.
Can you name a James Dixon song, Hot Dog?
Something about the mountain.
Hey. Yep. Something
Coming
about the mountain. Everybody
coming
loves
down the
that.
mountain. Come down the mountain. Yeah.
Something about the mountain. Everyone loves that shit, man.
I'm gonna finish this
song. Hot Dog, you have one final prediction?
I predict like shorter, chubbier, bald, red guys will become like the new hot guy.
Yes.
Red people.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
They're already there.
No, I think he has hair. So more like
Nobody thinks
more
he's hot.
balding guys, but with like red facial hair, a little bit shorter, maybe on the chubbier side. That's gonna be the new like. Damn, he can get
Pound
it.
for pound.
You know what I mean?
Guys who like hockey and sucking dick.
Yeah, like those guys who just like checking people on the boards and pulling down the pants and just gobbling cock. You know what I'm saying?
That's weird because I was going to predict that all chicks are going to want to fuck dudes that look like Tilda Swinton.
No way.
Man, that's going to be a great year.
Jeez.
Dingo?
Cleveland Browns will win the Super Bowl.
Terrific. Kevin?
And you can see I haven't altered this document since 1:52 p.m. when I made a quick little adjustment. I said Family Matters is going to be rebooted. I know you made a Family Matters reference in the last segment. But
starring Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
It'd actually be perfect.
I know.
Will, do you have 6 or 7 more?
I could go on all day.
Drew?
Kanye is going to get his own TV talk show.
What? Remember the cop that was in Die Hard that was eating Twinkies? And
Yeah, the
became
Family Matters guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it'd be cool, like Die Hard, redo Die Hard, and
Cormier?
Daniel can be the cop.
Hell yeah.
Reginald Van Cormier.
Because it's a good movie. Who else? What else?
I'm here. This time next year, Sirius XM will have the fastest internet out of any workplace.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Also, something will happen at Ellis Mania that will change someone's life forever.
Oh boy.
Herpy meth head anus.
Tight.
Come on, Bennett.
Where to go clean out the supply closet or something? And my final prediction, the world will be shocked at the most high-profile vegan in the world, Guy Fieri.
You think he's a vegan?
That's ridiculous, Michael.
There's
Why
no-
would you even say
he
that?
doesn't
Of
look
course
vegan.
he'll never be a vegan.
There's no vegans in Flavortown.
And you don't get half a point if he starts saying that he eats a lot of vegetarian meals
Nope,
either.
vegan.
Full vegan.
Yep.
Then he's done.
That's insane.
He's
No,
done.
It's a whole new
That's
market.
insane. Yeah,
No.
maybe it's a whole new market. Maybe nobody eats meat anymore. They'll discover it's mean or something.
Yeah, he'll get a TV show where he just
Cows
fucking eats
actually-
bean sprouts and geeks out
Yeah.
over them.
You can't create donkey sauce and be a vegan.
Did he create donkey sauce?
Yeah.
What's donkey
It doesn't have
sauce?
real donkey in it, though, you dickhead.
What's it made out of?
You don't know. It's a secret.
Do you think it has real
special-
fucking donkey in it?
Hell yeah.
Donkey
You
jizz.
never know.
Is it like horsey sauce from Arby's?
Hey, I call bullshit on
That
that.
shit's so good.
Look it up. Donkey sauce. Google it.
But what is it?
I don't know. It just
Yeah, well then
tastes
substitute.
good.
It's not.
Aioli like
color
sauce
is it?
made from garlic and mayonnaise. Yeah, you can
It's like a
vegan that.
ranch.
Yes, he could still make that a vegan sauce.
He just fucking made aioli?
He didn't make aioli.
It's garlic aioli. Nobody thought of that.
Oh, come
It's
on.
donkey sauce. It's trademark, guys. Come on. respect.
Mustard, Worcestershire, sriracha. Yeah, it's fucking condiments. Yeah, he could fucking veganize that.
Man, looks like old nut.
I predict I will have a TV show.
All right.
I like that prediction.
I'm in.
Could be on Netflix, but I don't want to jinx myself. I'll just say I'm probably going to be on some sort of televised network association.
That's not Netflix.
Ooh, maybe somebody will make an appearance on that show.
Oh, does that mean?
Oh, Will, you dirty dog. See what he did there. That is a huge possibility.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. Things change. But that cooking show, I've never liked Guy Fieri because I never liked anybody that had a goatee and this bleached hair thing. It's not fair because I probably could be friends with people that have peroxided spiked hair. I'm just closed-minded and think, wait, why would you wear those sunglasses?
I love
I
that.
know.
That's
It's
why I love
always-
him because
it's
he
always-
has like the 8th grade gas station sunglasses that are $4 for 2.
Right, well,
And
maybe
he's
maybe
like-
sweet.
He just goes for it.
Yeah, like his style is god awful, but I don't know why. For some reason, I feel like if I got cornered talking to him at a party or something, it probably wouldn't be the worst time in my life.
No,
I don't think he's a bad guy.
I think
at
I'd be
all.
surprised.
I don't think he switches it off either. Like I think when he goes home and he's like dad, I think he's still like, hey yeah, like
Yeah, I think he's a
Just
nice
makes
dude.
great food for the kids.
And he always shows up at, like disasters and stuff and makes food for everybody there.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah,
really
that's
true.
true.
Yeah, he does.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
I think he's a solid dude. He's a cornball, but I don't hate Fieri.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good show to fall asleep to.
That's not a compliment.
Have they just made YouTube?
That is really not that.
I love it. Just
complimentary.
put it on.
I know what you're saying, but it's
So
still. You could just say you like watching the fucking show.
Yeah, like
instead
Guy
of-
Fieri, your show is like ambient to me.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. I do
I
go
watch
to some of
shows-
the restaurants he goes to for sure.
I watch shows that I go to
He's
sleep
a
to,
fan.
but I don't want to go to. I like the show, and it makes me.
No, I mean I watch
Yeah.
it till I fall asleep.
Yeah, but just future reference. If you
Okay,
like
I get
somebody's
it,
show,
I
don't
get it.
say you like going to sleep to it.
I have gone to plenty of the restaurants though.
Like if someone called and said, "Love the show, love listening, I love going to sleep to your show," I go, "Oh."
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Do you
Poor choice of
actively-
words.
Hopefully not. Most of them are driving.
Hot Dog, do you actively go to
Like a
restaurants that
dingo?
he features on his TV show?
It really depends, but like right now I'm going to New Orleans in October, and the last few times I watched it, every episode he goes somewhere there. I'm like, that looked fucking good. I'm just gonna put it on the list just in case I'm there and fucking don't know where to go.
You could dye your
Check it
hair
out.
blonde and put a pair of fucking shitty shades on.
Trying to grow my hair back right now, and
Yeah,
that's
you
the
could be
first
Guy.
thing I'm gonna do.
You could be Guy Fieri for Halloween.
First thing I'm gonna do is dye it
I can
blonde
see
again.
For sure. Chop the sides off. There, fucking put a
I had to
little
lose
landing
weight
strip.
to lose a beard though.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
What you're gonna do with your goatee?
You should grow your hair back too, and we'll go both blonde.
Yeah, nah.
No, you might even be blonde, right?
Nah, I don't know anymore.
What's your tank color?
It's blonde.
Really?
What's your
Yeah.
tank color?
I have every
It's red.
color.
It's red.
Yeah.
I have every color of
What about
body
you?
hair on me.
It's like brown.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never not seen. Wait, what color would I not? What color? I mean, besides blue and purple, but I
On your
have
tape?
black hairs, gray hairs, white hairs, blonde hairs. I have every hair.
There you go.
You're a
I
hair
guess
hoarder.
I don't have
Any hair.
afro hair growing out of me.
You got a clean.
You know, my friend Lance Mountain has afro patch on his head.
Wow, you have a clean bung.
There's like a couple of patches.
Have you seen it recently?
Yeah, wait, why are you saying that?
I was checking it out yesterday.
Yeah, I
It's
just
pretty
went. I moved
fucking
on,
clean.
but why are you saying that? I don't fucking show you my bung
No,
hole.
no. I know you don't. But I know you take care of it.
You're good to your bunghole.
Got a real pristine ass, man.
I'll take a compliment anywhere I can get it, I guess.
Sweet bung, homie.
How do you get a pristine bunghole? Find out after this on the Jason L Show.
Faction Talk. Sirius XM 103. All hail the King of the West! Jason Ellis and Michael Tully on Faction Talk.
Oh, 31. My bad.
All hail the King of the West! Jason Ellis and Michael Tully on Faction Talk.
Oh my God! What should have been a booty call went horribly awry in New Jersey.
Mm.
And
Been there.
Me too. Seriously? Mm-hmm.
You guys have all had bad booty calls in Jersey?
Do tell.
Yeah, like let's go there first. Kevin?
Go ahead, hot dog.
I mean, I didn't have a bad booty call in Jersey.
Well, then shut the fuck up.
I've been there before.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Nothing of significant note. Just not every booty call goes well. I lived in Jersey for 28 years.
That was a
It's
bummer.
bound to happen.
What's a booty
Sorry,
call
we had
gone
to,
like not
I
well?
had-
Like nothing happened?
Okay, well, I had a girl whose ex-boyfriend, who she still lived with,
Yeah, here we go.
but they were split up. I dropped her off, and he was fucking waiting outside. And I had to drive off as he was on the hood of my car punching my windshield.
On the hood?
Yeah.
That's all we needed to hear.
Bong bong.
That's a
Why-
booty call gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's why you have a bat in your trunk.
Okay, dude.
Well, I don't. I wish I did. Although
you really
it
wish
being
you
in
did?
the trunk wouldn't have helped me. You would have beat me up on my way to the trunk.
Somebody DM me about your stories about getting beat up for reacting, and they said the same story where they flipped a guy off and he pulled the car over, had a truck or something, and then started attacking this dude's car with a chain.
Okay, yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty
And
extreme.
said that he now never flips people off ever again.
Don't flip people off.
Yeah.
We flipped like a truck driver off once, and that truck driver, like, we were all like we were in between like maybe like Utah and California.
Worst place ever to flip someone off.
On like those weird back roads, the truck driver like followed us and was like fucking tailing us. We actually got up ahead and were able to make a right turn, like maybe out by like Tonopah or somewhere, coming back into like California. And this truck driver like fucking like as fast as he could go blew by us. We turned the corner. He was turning around to come to us, like sketchy, super sketchy. You don't want that truck driver to catch up to you.
Why?
In the middle of nowhere?
He's gonna fuck you.
Fucking kill him.
Could be a Terminator.
But that's what I'm saying. In one of those
Oh.
situations, 3 like 19-year-old fucking snowboarders flipping off fucking truck
Got a
man.
Sawed-off shotgun and crystal meth.
He
You
probably
could
did.
you could deal that. You could deal with that guy though.
Would have been a great story if we had to, but we didn't have to.
That's why I have weapons in my trunk.
See, I think that's just as dumb as getting out. Anybody that gets out with
I
a
haven't
weapon
used
is
them, but I
you
have
yeah,
a
but you
lot
get
of
out
them.
with a weapon and that guy calls your bluff. Now you're playing in the death game.
I know. I've gotten
You get
close.
out with a fucking bat or,
The only time
or a
I've
big
gotten
metal
close-
rod. I'm gonna kill you, dude.
I had another person in the car, so I was like, okay, if we get out,
What if
you're
somebody
gonna go.
shoots you because you came out with a bat?
Well, I have something for that.
You have a gun as well,
There's some stuff in there.
so you will have a gunfight on the 405.
There's some.
You have a gun in your car?
It would be less creepy if you just said you had a gun.
Do you have like grenades and shit?
What else is in there?
Yeah.
Dildos?
Like a person's head? You could show that. And be like, do you want this to be you?
There's just like
Ooh,
it
that's a
goes
good
up
deep
from
Would
like
work, right?
Yeah.
it's like little stuff.
He
to
has
like
connections.
Bigger
He
stuff.
could have a head in his trunk.
He could, right?
Get a bunch rattling
theoretically,
around
it's
back there.
possible.
I think I'd rather that if you came out with a head, you opened your trunk and came out with a head.
That would be pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, I'd be really scared.
I do have a machete, so I could come out with a head and a machete.
That's it. I would lose the machete.
Wait, you have a machete, a gun.
There is a machete in there, maybe
Do you have
2
a
bats.
grenade?
There's a lead pipe.
What are you, the entire board game
You
Clue?
don't have duct tape and rope,
You're
do
like
you?
the modern
No, I
Iceman.
don't. I do have baseballs and gloves though for the bats, so you can explain that. Heard that from a lawyer.
Oh, man.
Wait, you gonna put the gloves on for the bat?
No, well, you say if you get pulled over, I'm just gonna go play catch. Or
What
I'm
do you say
hitting-
about the
hitting
machete?
some balls.
He carries some sugar cane around as well.
Man,
Man, the best thing I have in my car for a weapon is I have one of those little fucking mallets with little itty bitty spikes on them. So if I drive into the
tenderizer?
water, I can dink my
Oh,
window
yeah,
out and
yeah.
swim to safety.
Really? You're worried about going into the water?
I think I
That's
got
a fair
high.
enough. That's a fair enough thing for him to say.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think I
You
might have
think you're
gotten
gonna go
high and saw a commercial for something, or saw like
Okay.
a story about someone who
Sure.
drove off the road and went in the water, and
Have you had any close calls of that
not
nature?
not even remotely close. But it also does have a little slot with a blade, so
For your
I can
seatbelt?
I can slice my seatbelt off.
I have
But
one of
Man,
those.
if you
Worst
ever go
case
on a
scenario-
date with the Kennedys, you'll be fine.
Yeah. But like that's my like if I was in that situation, I would be chasing a guy with like a tiny little hammer with a spike on it.
Would
Or you
you
could break
use?
into
Would you
cars.
use?
Bright red.
Would you actually use that, or would you just use your hands?
I would probably rely on the spike.
You would.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen the spike. It'd be something that I'd have to
See,
watch out for.
It would suck if I dinked you in the temple with
Oh,
it.
okay.
For sure.
In the front seat, I have like a 1.5-foot knife.
Here we go.
Oh man, hot dog. What are you doing?
But it's like hidden in between the seat, so like if I got pulled over because I had
Yeah, the
thing
cops
that
would never
comes over,
find it,
Yeah,
'cause
you
they-
can't-
they've never
But
seen
he
it
also
out
travels
before.
with 2-foot-long hot dogs.
So wait, sometimes you could get into an argument and then you'll just wave that out the window at somebody.
No, I haven't really done that. But it's just
If
there.
someone gets out of the car, you will stab them with a 2-foot knife.
If somebody
No.
takes exception to you running through a
That one was initially like
Yeah, if someone chases you for an hour because they just saw you get airborne through a red light, you will pull over and stab them with a 2-foot blade.
I don't want to use it,
But you will.
But I will. But I haven't. It hasn't even got to that. It was just there, and then I was like,
Have you ever
well, I
shown-
don't want
have you ever
this
shown
sitting
anybody
in the front seat. Like
your weapons?
No. I've only gotten close one time.
You didn't show it to them, though.
No, the guy was a lot crazier than me, so I backed off.
How do you know? How do you judge the craziness? His eyes?
He threw a whole cup holder of change at me.
which really upset me. And then, because he was antagonizing me for the whole time, my buddy in the passenger seat was like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I was like, no, I don't really want to.
How was he antagonizing you?
Because he thought I cut him off. I don't know. We're in traffic, and he's running around and, like, screaming at me the whole time. And I just like to laugh it off because it makes people more mad, usually.
Yep.
And then my one friend, who's basically like me, but a little bit bigger, wanted to fight him the whole time. He's a little bit more aggro, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, 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 no. And then he threw the change, and I was like, all right, fuck this guy. So I started flooring it, and I was right behind him. We were probably going 90. He switches into the slow lane and slams on his brakes. And there's like a semi-truck behind me, and we're going 90, slammed on his brake, probably an inch away from hitting him. And, like, the adrenaline started going so hard that, like, I felt like I was floating, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, this guy just slammed on his brakes to 90, semi-truck behind me. Could have died really easily. Let's just back off. And that's what I did. And he followed me for, like, 30 miles probably, and then peeled off and turned around.
Right. But on October 26th.
But that was when I was following him. I was planning, like, all right, we're gonna pull over. You're gonna get out of the car. You rush him or whatever. I'm gonna go to the trunk, get the backs, and then we're gonna.
Yeah.
But then I peeled off. Yeah.
Remind me never to go driving with you.
Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen often.
What do you mean? You got a 2-foot blade next to your leg. You're a fucking idiot. Things pop off. You might have a Mick Dundee blade next to your seat. You're going to start waving around in Oceanside where, man, I just don't.
I don't go to Oceanside.
This summer, Hot Dog's got road rage.
I know, right?
Changing lanes in life.
What I used to do was throw firecrackers at people when they
Out
cut
of the
me
car.
off or whatever. Yeah.
You're a fucking moron.
Well, that was when, like, they would fuck with me, you know? Like,
Who would fuck with you?
Like, you cut me off or you do some stupid shit. Like, it was great because I would throw it, like, I'd be at a light and I'd throw it over the car so they wouldn't notice it and it'd blow up next to them and they'd look the other way and it's like, oh, it wasn't me.
This is one driver who's giving mixed signals. How do you get in so much road rage?
That wasn't road rage. That's more like fun. I'll throw firecrackers at people all day. I'll be like driving by, you know, just talk. Well, not people I don't know. Not people I don't know. That one, it would be like someone I know. Like,
this cracker is fire.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll.
You're a fucking loser.
Or if someone's behind you,
What?
drop one. Like, someone's following you, you know. You drop one so it blows up next to their car.
How
They
often
don't know
do you
what's
get
going on.
followed?
No, like if you're leaving somewhere with someone you know, and someone you know is behind you.
Oh, you do it to your friends.
Yeah. Well, also, I haven't done it in a long time, but I used to fuck with people. But more so with people I know, for sure.
So you will throw crackers at somebody and explode near their car, and if they get angry, you'll stab them with a 2-foot knife.
He keeps
the plan.
He keeps a jar of peanut butter in there in case he gets pulled over.
It's smooth, too.
Great meat.
Skippy extra cream.
You're saying when you get pulled over, you will finger your own ass and offer the officer a taste.
If that's what it takes, man, yes.
Right.
I will.
All right.
I'll even do it for the judge.
Cool.
That'll go a
Yeah.
long way.
Just like that, Will's prediction comes true.
I feel like a lot just came true.
I think I know who it's going to be.
So
Maybe you need to see this chick about your chakra getting lined up, man.
Yeah, man.
Maybe she should come in and talk to both of us.
She might see some weird shit around me.
She might.
Well,
You
I'm
really
saying
might.
it's my job, but yeah.
No, but yeah. So you should definitely be in here. Maybe she'll see all your dead people that you've dealt with.
That'd actually be pretty trippy.
Yeah, you should bring a jar of peanut butter, too.
Sounds terrifying if she says you're surrounded by 350 dead people that are saying, why were you so offended by my feet? It's going to be so eerie.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. You ever seen gangly yellow toenails?
Yeah.
Yes, at the spa.
It sucks.
They're alive. so.
Yeah. You know what bugs me worse than that? Dead people.
Come on,
Oh,
man. You
yeah.
get used to that.
You never get used to some ugly toes, though.
No, that's just...
Dead people on fire all day.
Mm.
Toes, don't get me. No, can't do it.
Speaking of fire.
Yes, we
So there was this booty call gone wrong in New Jersey.
That's what
you may
happened.
recall.
I remember that. You were trying to talk about that, and yeah.
Here's how it is. According to an affidavit, here's how it went down. The woman texted the man who he described her later to authorities as his side chick.
All right.
She texted him, hello.
Yeah.
To which he responded, bring your ass.
Holla. That's what's up right there. Bring your ass. You know he wanted to call her a bitch too, but he was just bring your ass. Yeah, so bring your ass.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Yeah, and she said?
So she came over.
Okay.
And
With her ass?
She brought her ass.
Yeah.
And,
Most important part.
And she knew what she was there for.
Yeah.
And she started ringing his doorbell, but it was late at night. It was a booty call, and he had apparently fallen asleep.
Oh, you can't do that. Did she take
Rookie
a shit
move.
on his chest?
She started texting him there. Here's the series of texts.
I'm here with my ass.
You wasted my money to come out here.
Oh, no. Money's in it already?
Yeah, like she probably took an Uber or something. And then it became more threatening. You smoked.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She's going to kill him.
You fuck me, I fuck you.
I see you want to die.
Dang.
And I swear to God, I hope you die.
I wonder if he started responding with like, what was the second one? Like,
bring your ass?
No.
Oh.
Her second threat to him.
You smoked.
You smoked. Like if he was like, oh shit, I better go and fuck her. He was like, yeah, I'm here. Let's proceed with the plan.
No, that's not the correct response to somebody who just says you're smoked.
He's sleeping.
I think you
fuck
don't
her.
respond to that one. Yeah.
But even if
I mean,
he
she
was
really
awake,
wanted ass.
You can't fuck her. She said she would shoot him.
Well,
I guess you fuck her.
Does he booty call her again?
No, I don't think so. I think you just leave that one on.
Check it for guns first.
Unread.
Like, I guess you want to die. Like, she's really drilling the point home. Like, God damn it, I was so into getting some ass, and you fucked me here.
I think
like,
she's more upset about the Uber ride.
I'm kind of into her. I feel like if you're gonna, I'm assuming this chick's pretty gangster.
I'd be pissed
and
too.
if I'm into a gangster ass chick and she says, you know, what I mean, you smoked, fool. If I don't fuck her, well then the hell yeah, that's what I was trying to get. I was trying to get some of that gangster pussy. You know what I'm saying, hot dog?
Yeah, maybe you fuck her and you give her a gun to like, I'm gonna smoke.
Yeah,
your ass,
hold
you
it
know
to
what I
my
mean?
head.
Yeah,
and
fuck yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Kinky.
Yeah.
Smoke weed through it or something.
these are all solid plans, guys. Unfortunately,
Oh no.
he never woke up.
She killed him.
Ever.
So,
She killed him.
well, unable to contact him, police say she went to a nearby gas station where she purchased lighter fluid, matches, and a cigarette lighter.
All right, man.
She then returned to the property and allegedly set a fire outside his front door. The resulting blaze destroyed the man's home. However, he was able to
He woke up.
Because of the smoke. He suffered from
got
burns.
smoked.
He suffered from burns, and she did indeed smoke his ass. He got some burns and smoke inhalation. His dog was rescued by firefighters. He escaped out through a window and was transferred to a hospital. Investigators quickly recognized signs of arson, and she is now in custody.
He who laughs last
Yeah,
is the slowest.
That's a rough booty call.
Well, if you're gonna get a booty call, make sure you're up for it.
It's true.
You know, you don't bring Tang over and you don't without delivering.
That's very
He's
true.
calling
Fuck.
her when she gets out of jail, right? He's definitely gonna call her back.
No,
I think so. That girl's pretty crazy.
I don't think anyone's gonna try and fuck with her anymore. I mean, she's gonna be in jail, right?
Not that long.
Don't you go to jail for a long time burning someone's house down
3
within
to
a minute?
5. 3 to 5.
Anything is possible, I
Look,
suppose.
man, just because you burn people all the time doesn't mean that it's
Yeah,
okay
it depends.
for us.
It might not be. This could
Trust me, I'm an expert on this.
She is being charged with aggravated arson, aggravated assault, and attempted homicide.
That's bad.
Yep.
She'll be out in 2.
Attempted homicide is bad.
Oh wait, I didn't hear that one. Yeah, that one's that's kind of bad.
Yeah, an aggravated arson does sound way worse than arson.
Yeah.
Regular arson.
It's not like fun arson.
Homicide is like.
I mean, is there anywhere in there that it states that she was out for a booty call and fucking the guy fell asleep? That should knock some time off.
That's true. That's pretty fucked up.
Oh, because he didn't wake
That
up,
is fucked
and that does almost deserve.
The whole thing's his fault.
Murder.
Can you imagine
You
if
should be murdered.
The whole thing's his fault when you want to look at this. He
I think
started this.
I think it's fucked up.
He
I
started
agree.
this.
But I don't know if we should put murder in it.
She finished it, but he fucking started
I'm a little
it.
bit more pissed about
If you
almost murdering the
flip-flop
dog.
it and it's you on the doorstep, what are you gonna do?
I'm murdering everybody. Everyone
I'm
knows
burning that bitch
Yeah.
down. Fuck that.
You tell me to bring that ass, I'm bringing death.
And I Ubered out there. Your shit's getting burnt.
Do you know what? So I got that from the Smoking Gun, and I saw a link on that page to another story that came up over the weekend. A police officer in the Seattle-Tacoma area spotted a car on the shoulder of the road, and he thought that the vehicle was having an issue, or the driver was, so he went over to help them. And when he did, he found that the driver of the car was playing Pokemon Go on 8 phones.
What?
Is that bad?
That's so bad.
Can you imagine
You're driving in a car with
8
8 phones?
and you're paying for service on all of them?
Wait, he hasn't pulled over?
He had pulled over to the side of the road, but he was out on the road looking for. Like he built a contraption to keep them all in.
He's got the thing where it's all on the dash. The Pokeballs.
Pokemon Go. It didn't seem like a fun game.
$1,000 a month for service.
I watched my kid play it for an afternoon. It didn't seem that fun.
There's a guy that rides his bike around these couple blocks, and he has a mount on the dash or the handlebars.
Does I like to party?
And he only has 2 phones, and I thought that was a bit silly.
And he's playing Pokemon Go?
And he's always wearing Pokemon gear. He has a Pokemon hat with Pokemon pins in it and shit. Yeah.
At least he's exercising.
He's out there having
Penis
fun.
isn't getting too much exercise.
I remember, I think we talked about a story of some guy in some Asian country, it may have been Korea, where he's like this old guy that everyone in the neighborhood loves because he goes around on his bike and it's outfitted with like 15 phones. So he's just an old man who's getting out of the house and chasing Pokemon. It beats what a lot of old people are doing.
A lot of old people do play it. Like even when I was in Japan, I walked by a bus stop.
Holy shit.
The bus stop went half a block long of people waiting to get on the bus, and every single person had their phone out playing Pokemon Go, and they were just all like middle-aged businessmen and women.
Gotta do something to pass the time.
People are so bored.
At that point, he's not even riding his bike. He's just like walking it.
How pissed are you when you're playing Pokemon and he shows up?
I know. He looks like he's
constantly... And he's just like, fuck, I'm not getting anything, right? Like, 'cause he just gets it all.
He looks like he's about to host a press conference at all times.
That guy should look into solar power energy.
Does he have a YouTube channel?
I hope so.
Could pay for some of his phone bill.
He's known as Uncle Pokemon.
Yes.
Of course he is.
Oh, man. I'd party with Uncle Pokemon.
We know.
Burn.
Yep. Oh, you fucking asked for it.
Yeah, that was well deserved.
Play the game in the first place. Oh, look, MMA news. It's on the Today's 3 page.
I thought it was on his Uncle Pokemon's 7th phone.
Oh, he upgraded. He upgraded.
Fucking son of a gun.
Hey, Uncle Will, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
How come I can't smell my boogers when they're in my nose, but I can smell them when I take them out?
That's
What?
not
No.
true.
No.
You need to really oxidate them with the air. You need to swivel them around a little bit in the cup and then take a big whiff.
That's what I was
Wait,
going to
you
say.
can pull a booger out of your nose and then smell it?
No. Boogers don't smell.
Sometimes I feel like if I manipulate my nose, I will start smelling something that wasn't there before.
Isn't that your finger?
Yeah, there's something on your finger.
No, like even from the outside.
What?
Outside stimuli. Pinch my fucking nose a bit and roll it around.
It's your finger right next to your nostril.
It's because it grows there.
I feel gross right now.
Your finger's gross, Kevin. Just get over it.
But if you have like a boogie that's like stuck to the side and you like peel it off,
It's the best thing in the world.
That's like
Oh, man. This is anybody listening to this shit? Fucking crazy.
I feel Will was
Calling
accurate.
now.
That's
Like,
a promo.
You're aerating like that boogie. Thus
But
unlocking
have
its
you
scent.
what does a booger smell like? You smelled a booger.
Nutty.
All right, I'll
little
stop.
fruity.
No, it does not. One time I ate a booger for a TV show, and it tasted like salt.
Yeah.
But did you smell it?
No, I didn't smell it, but I guess I didn't really. I was just I was just trying to get it over and done with.
If it's
But I'm not a booger eater.
Why would it
But
change?
I do fucking pull boogers out all the time and flick them and wipe them on stuff.
Oh.
Do they smell?
I mean, I wipe them on tissues and shit.
All day and there in the studio?
Wait, I don't pick my nose in here.
Okay.
If I pick my nose in here, I am wiping it on my pants. But that would be.
I would never do
be-
that, but if I do, here's what I do.
But that would be. That would,
If
the only
I
time
picked my nose.
The only time I pick my nose in public is if I feel like I've got something like I can feel it.
Dangling. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, do I have a booger coming out? I got to get rid of that. But I don't smell it.
You can't hear earwax.
What?
Let's shut the fuck up. But you can smell it.
earwax.
Can you?
Yeah, you can smell it.
Really?
You can smell it.
Yeah,
Man,
Really?
earwax stinks.
Yeah,
Really?
horrible smell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say horrible.
I just go
Not that good.
Q-tip to the garbage. I've never smelled a booger or an earwax.
Tastes
I'm
bad,
curious.
too.
Have you ever cleaned
little-
your ears out and then pick your nose and forget that you cleaned your ear out
You
and then you
must.
put wax in your nose?
I tongue darted
And
my
then you
finger
smell
once.
it? You fingered your own butt and then you fingered your nose?
No.
And then I slipped up my shiz.
Frosted
God
fingers.
damn it, that didn't happen.
You need to take that whole thing and put it in your mouth and just swish it around.
I itched my ear canal with my pinky,
Jesus could see inside my butthole.
and then I went, ew, ew. And it was super bitter and gross, and I didn't like that.
Would you do it again though?
Nope. For money.
How much?
$5.
All right.
Wait, how much would you do for snorting Cheetos again?
Which is hated.
What about if Kevin farts on crushed Cheetos and you snort crushed Cheetos with Kevin farts in it?
Can I have like at least 100?
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I'll give you $100 for that.
All right. Can someone get some Cheetos?
I'm not feeling particularly gassy, though.
I thought you could punch your asshole and
It needs
fart
to be
or
a
something
lot.
like that.
That's only if there's a stuck fart.
How about I punch your asshole?
There's no way that if you just got your face to the ground and your ass up and started punching your ass, you couldn't crank a fart out,
There might be a surprise fart.
right? I mean,
you can't do the thing where you put your ass in the air and you like
we've got
gulp air with it.
No.
What about if you just punch your ass for 15 minutes until the show ends, and if
I don't know
a
if I
fart
mentioned
comes,
I have a
you
sore
quickly
taint.
get down on his ass and snort
His fart or the
snort his
Cheeto?
fart with Cheetos.
Where are we getting Cheetos?
Can you get crushed Cheetos and you put it on the top of your pants, right where your bum hole is,
And then I fart
and
the
then
powder in
and
his
you
face?
fart the powder into his nose?
I mean, this is
Wow.
This is a lot to put together in 15 minutes.
Yeah, we might have to do another show. We can do another show. I got it in me. We'll do another show another time. When we'll get that thing channel lady in here, and she'll really try to help you when she sees you try to snort Cheeto farts.
Oh, yeah. She'll be like, this boy needs help.
That'll be a good introduction.
She might want to help you for punching yourself in the butt for 15 minutes straight too, Kevin.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Sirius XM live from the Metropolitan Opera.
Pound for pound.
You're going to have to eat a lot of Indian food or something before you come in that day.
Oh, I know a great spot right up the block.
All right, let's do it.
And I bet they have Flamin' Hot Cheetos right next door. It's in a strip mall.
Yeah, we can get Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but we need you to. Next time you're going to come in, we need Kevin to prepare the day before.
Yeah, punch your farts.
You got to eat. What food is it that does the trigger? Does the bit?
Cauliflower and Brussels sprouts.
There you go. So you just pound those in the day before.
Yep.
Ow!
You're,
Look out!
You're in deep shit, hot dog.
That's gonna be some musty ass.
I got my friend Steve that took some video. I put it up on my story today. I haven't posted it yet because I was too busy posting about being happily married for 2 years. But he has slow-mo video of me boxing. It's like really fucking crazy clear and good slow-mo. And I wonder if this camera close up to Kevin's pants and with the Cheeto powder on his pants where his butthole is and the fart. I wonder if you'd actually pick up the Cheeto powder rising from your pants like when a speaker's turned up loud, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I have
He might-
super slow-mo on my camera, but it only lasts, like a few seconds.
Yeah. He might have to only have boxers on, though, because I feel like if it's getting through jeans, that's kind of a...
I agree.
And if it's boxers, if I wear like thin, loose
Yeah.
ones, it could create a funny like inflation of the boxers too.
Yes. Man, if that happens and you're there snorting the powder that comes from the fart vibration of his pants,
You're gonna have
we might be huge.
Yeah, we'll get
Oh,
that
man.
Nobel Prize for sure.
Yeah, you and I are getting verified on
look, there's
Instagram.
a photo of somebody
at
fighting
least.
through talcum powder. Okay,
Maybe
we're gonna
we
need.
should put some under it.
We're gonna need. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill his pants with Cheeto powder and the top like this guy, because this guy's farting through talcum powder.
We should.
And it is.
Oh my God, he
Oh,
actually
Flaming
cleared.
Hot Cheetos
I'm
on
sorry.
Kevin's asshole.
Yeah, flame it,
Yeah.
because then it'll be spicy.
And then
That's
you're
gonna
putting
burn
your
his-
nose in there?
It's gonna burn
Yeah.
his ring.
Is it?
I think it is.
Well, I think
Can
Kevin
you put
should
a
also
butt
have
plug in
spicy
to
Thai
block
food.
block the ring?
I think my ring will be fine.
You don't need a butt plug. I got one.
Nope.
I can't tell if it's a
I
butt
believe
plug
you.
or a dog toy, but I just shove it in anyway.
Should open it up. I think we should put some powder on it too. Like, when they do in old westerns, how they jump and the dust comes up, so it'll look.
Yeah.
You'll see it more.
What about
you should dress like a cowboy for it too.
Can you buy me cowboy stuff? I
Yes,
don't really
yeah, I'll
have
get you cowboy
stuff.
Making sure. What, Will?
confectioner's sugar?
Does Ossel's chat?
Yeah. You don't keep that in your trunk next to your revolver?
No, I mean
I know, right? I would. In your tomahawk
And your
fucking-
lasso.
I would have boots and overalls and a hat. That'd be sweet.
Your grenade and
Just to always go to in my
rocket
trunk.
launcher.
Fucking Rambo costume.
Bandana on
Yeah, your
deck.
bandana and your camo boots and your little necklace you got from an Asian lady. The Vietnamese lady, sorry. I remember now.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a winner.
How do we know we can't breathe on the moon? We've never tried.
That's not true. We did try.
We did?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, we didn't. Because we knew we couldn't because there's no
You can't take
oxygen
your
there.
helmet off.
Yeah, you have to keep your helmet on.
Well, yeah, but we didn't try.
So, you're saying, good point. You know,
That would be a good capital punishment. Like, take someone who's on death row up to the moon next time we go and just open their helmet and see what happens.
So you're gonna get another Australia, but
Why didn't they make this? Why didn't Buzz just do it for the team?
No,
Yeah,
dude.
pussy.
You're only going to be the less famous guy.
No one's
Just
ever going to
fucking
go again, so you may as well give it a go.
Go and steal. You should have stole some fucking thunder.
Was all those red carpets really worth it?
Take this,
Take
Neil.
your helmet off.
Ah!
Yeah. Well, the other guy that was there that nobody remembers.
Nobody even knows his name.
If he took his helmet off, he'd be huge right now.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Will.
How do we know that, this hatchet, that your neck is not immune to me swinging a hatchet at it?
We don't.
Well,
Because
try
other
it.
people have had their heads chopped off with hatchets.
I
No
know,
one's
but-
died by
No.
space.
I've never seen it before.
Ever.
Not him.
No one's ever died by space.
Yep.
No one's ever died in space?
Space is a pussy.
No one.
Well,
But
people have
space
died
didn't
getting
kill
to
them.
space.
Oh, people have died
How many people have died by an axe hitting them in the neck?
a lot.
There you go, Will.
How many died in space?
None.
People fell out of space and died.
One
Space
time, a
is
couple of
little
people
bitch.
died in a rocket on their way there, but they were not in space.
No,
yeah,
that was
people-
in the atmosphere still.
Yeah, people died in space?
Nah,
No.
Really?
only in movies.
It's pretty.
Space,
if you
guys, space might not
Space,
be real.
Space free, baby.
If you die in space, you go to
Space
hell.
is like pussy shit.
I'm sorry.
If you die in the atmosphere, you're a real G.
Why didn't that fucking, sorry, Dingo, but why didn't that Red Bull guy take his helmet off when he was in space?
He came down pretty quick.
Fucking pussy. Just saying, he was up there. Why not just give it a quick... Can you just flip it open and flip it shut and be like, okay, think I'm all right.
That was pretty ballsy.
Let me try. I'm going to go for a 2-second window. 1, 2, click. Not sure if that was good move. Might just keep the helmet on.
Yeah.
Who wins that? You can't. How long does it take to die in space with no helmet?
What happens if you
pretty
just
quick.
What happens if you just breathe one time? What
Yeah.
are you breathing?
Well, number one, if you take off first of all, the pressure, the pressure in the suit,
Yes.
that's gonna fuck you up.
No,
If
it's
you
not.
lose
There's no
all the
pressure. You're a fucking loser. It's the cold.
Your ears
Space
are
is so
pop-
cold,
oh,
you get
okay.
hypothermia.
and hot.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's cold in
you
space.
Get direct
It's not
sunlight.
hot in space.
It's cold.
Fucking balls
It's
are
a
hot.
vacuum.
if
It's
you're on a-
cold. Science.
Wait, what?
Space is a vacuum. It's cold.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
vacuum.
but
It's
when
cold.
you're in the direct sunlight.
Okay, if you're up near the sun, because we're on our way to the sun, which we're not, because
No.
we're going to the moon,
No,
then
if
we're
you're
not. We're not getting burned.
If you're in space
Yeah.
and you're exposed to the sun, you're gonna be very hot.
What about when they look out the window? How come they're not burnt by looking through the window?
They do say that
They have
like
pressure and air conditioning?
when the moon and the sun, the rotations that in like the
You got it.
pressure
Yep. Go
or
ahead.
the what am I trying to say? The temperature on the moon changes a lot when the sun's hitting it, when the sun's not, right?
That's right. Yep.
Okay,
There you go, Dingo.
They say the same thing about Earth.
I can kind of
Yeah,
believe
they
that,
do,
Michael, because we're not hashtag night and day. when you,
Literally a night and day difference.
Oh. How
Yes,
much
hot
longer
dog?
is this?
I was just
idiot?
gonna say, when you go in a plane, it's a lot hotter when you're in the air than it is on the ground. I don't know, so I can believe that.
That is not true.
No, it's cold. It's
Actually,
colder
it
up
is.
there.
Completely false, hot dog.
It's
Oh my God! Not a fucking air-conditioned
Why is
747, but if you're in a
Mount
little
Everest
Cessna
cold?
172 where it's just you in the fucking sky, you burn your dick off and you sweat bullets,
Because
and it's
that's
a lot
true. It's
hotter
not-
in the
that's
air.
not
Yeah,
true.
that's 'cause the
It's
sun's-
because you got a hot cabin, you
Yeah,
fucking
that's
dumbass.
'cause the
It
sun's
still
hitting
has
your
air.
cabin.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. You're closer.
It's colder up there.
Oh my
You're a fucking
God! I have
loser.
a thermometer right in there.
Oh my God.
I would really like to put it in your ass.
My work here's done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My luggage always seems to come out cold. What's up with that?
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
What do you mean? Oh my God! It's cold.
pressurized.
Up.
It's a different plane.
It's cold in space, bro.
Wait, my luggage
Yes,
goes on
it's
a
cold
different
in
plane space. than I do?
No, it's a different.
Why is it
Sorry.
so cold on the top
Sorry,
of Mount
it's-
Everest?
Yeah,
That's
we're
really
closer.
high
We're
up.
closer
Yeah,
to the
you'll-
sun.
But you'll
Yeah.
also get sunburn a lot
Why
quicker.
is-
Will you
why
not?
is-
Will
why-
you not? Will you not?
Why is snow on the top of mountains and not on the bottom on the ground?
Yeah, why isn't that melting in that blazing sun?
Why is if there's minimal snow, you can find snow
Do
at
you
the top
think
of the mountain?
It's still maybe a little bit hot. Have you ever like stood in the sun and maybe it's been a little bit hotter than it's been in the shade?
But there's still,
But you don't-
there's still a permanently frozen ground beneath
So you
me.
think if you're 30,000
Not
feet in
true.
the air, it's warmer than it is on the ground?
I bet it feels warm.
You're an idiot.
By
You're
the
a
way,
full-on idiot.
I never knew you were this dumb.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're
if
the
you're
dumbest person
You could
I've ever met.
wait. You could be.
He has a pilot's license.
You're the fucking. I don't even know how
could
you
be
got
like
here.
in overcast and it'll be hot, right?
What?
Oh my God! Never mind. I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking.
by the way,
One more for the road. Make sure you get that. So you've got to start. I want like several of them. We're going to learn how to play accordion with these mirrors.
by the way, if you're in your spacesuit, and whether you're on the moon or you're outside of the space shuttle,
Yeah, here he goes.
the temperature will be minus 250 degrees in the shade, and then outside of the shade, it'll be 250 degrees.
No, it won't be.
It's a 500 degree temperature difference that every time you're seeing the sun's on you or the sun's
That's
off
what I
you.
heard too, Will.
On the moon, you're saying.
So it's hot when the
Or
sun is
if
on
you're
you.
outside the space shuttle, flying around, whatever.
As soon as I'm in space, if I'm in the sunlight, if I'm not behind the shuttle, 200 degrees.
I think I learned that from
Yeah.
the movie
So,
Armageddon.
like, if I stood, if I stood with my body half shaded by the shuttle,
Right.
half of me would be negative 250 and half of me would be 50.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
didn't wear your spacesuit, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the top half will be melted off as your frozen bit
Yeah.
floats away.
I think it was Ben Affleck that told me.
Now, is it hot or is it cold on Uranus?
It's warm.
I would assume it's pretty warm. Sam, welcome to the show. Do you know anything about this?
Hey, man, it's Sam here, yeah. So the biggest difference is because you guys are missing the ozone layer that we have around the Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Also,
Not for long.
Also the pressure. Well, no, not for long. No, we have ozone. It repairs itself, and that's just a fact. So the reason why, as you get higher, you get hotter. No, not on Earth. Not by Earth, I mean within the ozone layer, the atmosphere. Also because you're losing, with altitude, you lose a lot of pressure. And so that's why. So
is it fucking hot or is it cold?
within the atmosphere of Earth, it's cold as fuck. Outside the ozone, outside our atmosphere, the closer you get to the sun, absolutely, you'll fucking melt.
All right. There
Okay,
it is.
fine, but how come I can't smell my boogers inside my nose, but I can smell them outside?
Yeah, do you know that, Sam? Yeah, stumped you there, didn't we, Sam? Good luck.
Thanks,
Sam.
Mr. Science.
Sam's going back to the lab to try and get the answers to the booger smelling once it comes out of your nose. Because, I mean, what's the deal with that?
By the way, 15 seconds, that's how long you live on the moon without a spacesuit on you.
That's how long I live on the moon before I'm
So you
bored
could-
shitless anyway.
So you could run across space with just a helmet and your board shorts on the moon?
You would,
For 15 seconds?
yeah, you'd be
Fuck.
you would be burning or burning.
Buzz Aldrin and that other fucking guy really fucked it up.
How good are those helmets that they got on? Just
The
looks like
old
glass.
ones look shit.
Real good.
The glass ones, those
Yeah.
weird ones, they
I
don't
mean, is
look
that not
safe
glass?
at all. They look like they would have fogged up easily too.
Yeah.
I can't
They
even.
have a
Keep,
system
I can't
in
even
there.
keep a pair of Oakley goggles unfogged. How the fuck are they up there?
They
figuring
have
this out?
much
My
more.
heat waves never fog up.
They're
but
much
hey.
more advanced than the Oakley.
Yeah, so just seems like they didn't really go up there if it was that hot. Seems like that helmet wouldn't have made it. This so long ago. I reckon those guys are bullshit artists. Nobody went. Joe Rogan was right.
Guys, do whales drink water?
Duh. What else do they do?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't think they do.
They
No,
do. They
no,
filter,
yeah,
they,
what's
they
the-
take giant mouthfuls of water
Yeah.
with fish in it, but
They
they
don't
drink
drink
all,
it.
The
But then they
bristle
spit-
one.
when
then
it
they
goes
spit
out
it
the
back
side.
out.
It goes out the
No.
side gills. Nah,
No,
they
they spit it back out.
Yeah.
nah.
How can it spit it
I know
back
they
out?
get the plankton from the water, but
That's what it does. It just opens its mouth and swims forward. It doesn't have like
yeah, but they
gag reflex.
no. It has gill things. I mean, they have those side things that comes out of that.
Doesn't drink water.
Isn't that pretty weird that they just don't get thirsty at all when they
Well, they're in water.
live
Maybe
in
Well,
water?
also, like, now that I think about it, the amount of water they take when they go forward like that, it has to go out, I would think, almost immediately. Right?
They fish all the tiny little shit that they want to eat out of it with their teeth, which are like toenails or like that kind of.
No, yeah, the bristle one, I'm saying.
Yeah. And then
But
they
its
gotta,
mouth.
they just got to get rid of the rest of the water that doesn't have the shit they're eating. Go out the blowhole, however it comes back out.
Do you think a dolphin would know?
Dolphins are smart.
Maybe
They-
just
I
a
mean,
not our
constant
dolphin.
stream of water hydrates them.
They fuck.
Do you think they just piss immediately?
From a dolphin.
Hey, dolphin. Yeah. Real quick before the show ends, do whales drink water?
Yeah, those pussies!
There they go. Told you, dolphins always know.
Oh, man.
Thanks, dolphin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why do shopping carts always have that one fucked up wheel?
They don't
Bullshit.
always do that. I feel like that's the budget. I feel like every one of them that has the fucked up wheels because that's one that tried to get stolen to somebody's backyard because they were too lazy to buy bags.
Once it has a fucked up wheel, people don't want to use it anymore, so that's why you don't have two fucked up wheels.
But I never fucked up a wheel.
I've never. Oh, I have.
I may have fucked up a wheel.
Me too. But that was only because we were skateboarding.
Yeah, I used to steal.
I used
those things.
to steal them and then ollie over them.
Yeah, I used to.
Sometimes I fucking failed.
I used to ride around in them.
Yeah, we rammed,
I
we
did that
rammed them
too.
into stuff.
Yeah, one time I had sex with a girl in it, going down a hill
You win.
for a little bit.
Hey,
I
that's
didn't
great.
not till completion.
how'd
we were
you
going.
insert while in a car.
Yeah, I pushed it and got it. I was like, "You get in position." You know, man. And
What position?
Oh, just
Doggy.
around the front?
And then
So
I-
she's on the front.
Shopping
She had her
cart.
hands on the front, yeah, and I got in there behind her and somehow pumped for a little bit, and then we were going
Fast?
we started to speed up and we were going because the road was convert, like it was concave, convert. What is it when it's not?
Concave?
It was, yeah, so we were going down to the curb. Like it was, you know what I mean? Like the top bit was high and the sides were down.
I get that.
So you
I know.
couldn't stay in the middle of the road. It kept making the
Convex.
cart, convex. It made us go into the gutter. So I had to pull out and jump out and stop the
With the-
cart from hitting the fucking curb because then she would have eaten shit.
With a hard on.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
younger.
did you get to finish porking afterwards, or did you just run around all day with blue balls?
God, what the fuck?
Now, did you have your
Fucked her in
pants
the
or your
park,
ankles?
fucked her in the bushes,
Jeez.
fucked her at the house.
Nice. Don't do that anymore.
I just like, I'm not like, that's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Hot dog, always a pleasure.
It's a pleasure coming up here. I enjoy you guys. I like it.
Dingo, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Any final words of wisdom?
Be good to each other, man.
Don't die.
The king of the afternoons isn't just on the radio.
They've been all around the world, and no one's ever told us how many M&Ms they can fit in their foreskin.
Stay informed and catch up on all the behind-the-scenes footage by following them on Instagram at Wolfmate, at Tullywood,
Oh, yes!
Did I get it?
No.
at Kevin Kraft.